Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, Tracy. How are you? Trying to get this link and all sent to Juice. And send it to Facebook. What's up, Tracy? How are you? Come on in, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Big up, Brad. Orange juice drink?
Oh, yeah, I got some tea. Just put some tea in there. What's up, guys? I know that's right, Tracy. Same thing here. Let's watch RuPaul's Drag Race.
Who's that?
I'll drink the orange juice in a little while. I want to guys everybody say hello. Hello, everybody. Fat guy mukbang. Be careful. No, I'm so hungry. Oh my gosh, you guys don't know how hungry I am. Girl, you need some WD-40. I do, girl. I'm exhausted today. It's been a long 2 days, Shannon. You don't have a clue what I've gone through. In the last 2 days, it's been rough. How you doing, Miss Shannon? It's been a rough couple days. I'm coming on Debbie's stream tonight. When I get home from the theater. Well, getting ready to go to work. Good morning, Angel. Good, I got mods in here. Should probably make Tony a mod too. Tony's still working at. Does he still work there, Shannon? No, me too, Angel. Oh. Tony still work there, Shannon? Like the bees. Juice will be on in a few minutes, guys. He went to a movie. And he's on his way home, so he'll be on in just a few. He sent me a message on Facebook. So he'll be on in just a few minutes. Trying to eat this whole man. Where at? Where's he work at? Girl, well, that Applebee's place will suck you in and we keep bringing you back, girl. Did me for years, and I finally had to break away. Now I don't think I'd go back. Hey, Stacy, how are you, sweetie? I was watching your video earlier. How are you doing? I was watching her video, and then I was also watching ASMR Blueberries live stream. I love her. She's from Scotland. I'm hoping Allie drops by today. Hey, Dorton. Oh, it's her happy birthday. Happy birthday to Dorton's wife. 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 We love you, Dorton's wife. Give her a big hug from all of us, Dorton. Tell her we love her. We wish her the very happiest birthday of all. Her 23rd birthday. Tell her it's hard to be 23. I've been 23 for a long time. Tracy is Project Dorton's biggest fan, if you guys do not know. Tracy loves Project Dorton. He is so funny. If you guys are not subscribed to Project Dorton, please do so. He is hysterically funny. We'll tell her we love her too, and we want her to have the best birthday ever. And you better take her somewhere really nice, like Red Lobster or something, dude. Tell her to go have a good birthday and go hang out and have fun. My roommate's birthday is Monday, Gabe's birthday. So I want to get some people to sing happy birthday to him on a live stream or something. Shannon Rose. Oh, Shannon Rose is in the house. Where else did you say Tony lives, Stephanie? Shannon, I forgot. Tonight I'm very excited. I get to meet one of my fans tonight, Shelby. That's going to be fun. I'm not sure if I'm going to film it. I have to ask Shelby if she's comfortable with that. But I'm going to meet her and I'm excited. Oh, Charlie. What's you do there? I work there too. I went there for a little while. It was kind of boring. I love to eat there though. It's my favorite restaurant. You should take her to Shelby Cracker is your girlfriend? You should take your girlfriend to the Red Lobster then for her birthday. Here you go. Then it works out. I'm allergic to seafood, so I can't go there. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Project Dorton's wife has a great birthday. We love her. We love him too. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to do this quickly so I can talk to y'all. I just have not eaten today. And I'm very, very sleepy. I'm ready for all this to be over. I got to play breakfast tonight. I was going to do something tonight, but I'm going to be live next week from the park that I was at, the Living History Park, and I hope it works. And I think I'm going to go live from Shannon Rose's Gay Pride Pageant, too. But Shannon, did you get a strike or anything for those videos that you posted of you singing? You get any kind of letter or anything in the mail? And no, email about those? I haven't eaten either. Oh, okay. What you been eating for you guys? Been eating for you go to your girlfriend's house? Is she cooking you dinner or what? Chicago. Tracy's from Chicago. I hear her saying I'm from Chicago. Our guest today is Juicemyrandomness. He's a wonderful guy from England. He's going to be on here shortly. Funny as hell. He's a very funny guy. Got a great channel, guys. Check him out. Tracy, if you and the mods could get his channel and go ahead and start putting it in here, so when he gets in here, we'll be able to do it. There he is. Click on that link I sent you on Facebook, Juice, or put your email in here and I'll consider the email. There's Juice right there, guys. Make sure that you click on his channel, and if you ladies and gentlemen that are my mods would get his channel running through also, we will get Juice in here. From your phone. Hang on, I'll get it. Juice, click on that link I sent you, or put your email in here, Juice. I'll send you it. Get Juice's channel running through. Here's Juice's channel. All right, Juice, there's your channel, buddy. Hey. That's fine. I'm from South Carolina, sweetie. No, Florida, too hot. All right, let me get Juice in here, y'all, and we can have some fun with him today. He is my guest today. Crack. Hang on a second, please. Sorry, guys. Juice, did you find? Did you get the link I sent you an email? I mean, in Facebook. Just click on that, and it should bring you right in. That reaction I had to that stuff, Tracy's bad. I realized what I did. I put Neosporin on it instead of lipstick, chapstick, and it made my. Oh, okay. Well, geez, if you want to try to email, I can put it in your email too. That might be easier. Geez, put your email in here, actually, buddy. I'll send it to you through Hangouts too. Oh, people just bother me whenever I go live. They just want to get on my nerves.
So I need to mute.
Oh, people just bother me whenever I go live. They just want to get on my nerves. What's up, buddy?
Am I in?
You are.
Oh, awesome. I told you I'm so rubbish when it comes to technology.
Oh, hey, you're doing good. I love your hat. Your little Boy George hat.
Yeah. Actually, I think I only know one Boy George song. And is that really bad considering I'm British?
Yes, it is. It's a shame.
I know that. Come, that one.
That's the only one. That's okay. That's one everybody knows. George Michael used to wear those hats too.
I did love George Michael, I have to admit. His music spoke to me. So how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm slightly hungover.
So I heard you were pretty hungover. Where did I hear that?
I did a live stream, my first ever live stream, drunk.
I tried to find it and I didn't see it. Did you delete it?
I didn't delete it. I hid it because I was very drunk, and the lovely ladies, Tracy was there, Pauline was there, and they were more concerned that I was going to get hit by a car. So I'm going to watch it and see if it's safe. Like, Tracy, I think you're in here. You can be honest. I was drunk. I may not have been very appropriate. Oh, I'm cringing. Never again.
It was probably fun. I'm sad I missed it. It was fun to do. I didn't. You should see me on New Year's Eve. Trust me, I got really drunk on New Year's Eve and did a live stream. It was bad.
Have you done drunk live streams?
I did only one on New Year's Eve. I had a big party and it was like 7 of us in here from all over. We were all drunk.
Is it still on?
No, I deleted it.
Oh, did you?
It was
got rid of the evidence.
Oh, I was bad. A bunch of us were just bad.
Well, sometimes it has to be done. Who's in the room today then? Who have I missed?
Can you see everybody? Tracy's here. Shanna Rose is here. Angel's here. Tracy.
Hello, everybody. Oh, I've got dogs. Can you see? Hang on. Rebel, Pip, look. Hang on.
Oh, baby.
I'm actually live on YouTube right now. No, it's fine. The dogs are cuter than I am. They'll probably get me more bloody views. Okay, right. My housemate was just going to walk in. I was like, I'm live on YouTube, just so you know. You're going to be famous.
Okay, right. YouTube famous now.
So, Tracy...
So you saw the movie, huh? You went to movies. What'd you see?
I saw Love, Simon.
Oh, I heard that was so good.
Oh, I don't think you have to be gay to appreciate it, but it does resonate with the gay boy inside me. It was like, oh, I'm so happy for him. Have you watched it, or are you going to watch it?
No, I want to. I probably will watch it later. I don't know if I'll go to the theater to see it, though. I might wait till it comes out on DVD. I'm excited about The Greatest Showman. That was the best movie I saw last year.
Oh, my friends say that's made them cry. I think everyone that's seen it has cried when watching that.
It's just so good. It's on DVD now, so I'm going to buy it today, probably.
See, we got it much later than you did. I think we didn't get it until about a month ago in the cinema.
The movie? Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
It's on DVD already.
Oh, wow.
It's a story. Hey, Alison. There's my friend Alison, who's also from the UK, Juice.
Yeah, Alison, I've been watching your videos. You've got very cute dogs. Am I on about the right one? Yes.
With Rolo, her dog Rolo.
Rolo, who rips up pieces of paper and just basically goes mental in her living room.
How you doing? Alison had a car wreck, too. How you feeling, sweetie? Alison had a little car wreck. I love her. I write her we write every day. Justice Hamricks is here. Debbie Davis is here. Hey, guys.
Hello, Debbie Davis. I'm so sad that I missed the show last night, but you would not have wanted me part of the show. I was like half drunk, half over emotional, so I would have been like cry laughing the entire way.
I really emotional. What was wrong? What were you so emotional about?
Oh, you know when you've had a stressful week and then you keep it all in, and then you have a few drinks and then you relax, and then you relax too much, and then it all just came out. But I'm happy today. Well,
that is wonderful. I'm glad you're happy today.
Imagine you bring me on your show and I'm just sat here going.
That's okay. I've had people do that. It's okay.
Well, it would just show that we feel comfortable with you if we're sat here crying.
Hi, Joe. Hey, cry, Joe. That's okay. We're playing tonight too. Debbie said they're playing tonight, so you can play them if you.
See, I won't be drunk and emotional, so I can definitely come and join in today.
I'm playing tonight too when I get home. Yeah, I've just had a rough couple of days myself and my dad. This has been real stressful, so it's cool. Oh, cool.
How do you deal with stress? What's your best tip for not getting lost in that bubble of
YouTube, or I listen to a lot of music or watch movies, or that's pretty much it. Go swimming in the summertime.
Well, you can swim. I can't swim, but apparently people say it's very relaxing.
I can't swim either. I just float around this giant thing like a big whale.
Big whale. Yeah, okay. YouTube is pretty good for quite a lot of emotions, actually. If I'm angry, I'll distress on YouTube. If I'm happy, I'll share it on YouTube. Although I haven't vented at all, really, on YouTube yet. I bet you do on your lives. Do you get a bit of your out?
No, I try not to. I try not to do that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I try. I mean, I have sometimes, but I try not to. I try to keep a pretty positive attitude. But there's so much drama on YouTube. I try to stay positive and keep a positive place for people to go, like Debbie does. Now, Debbie and I have gone. I mean, we have had our vent sessions, but we try to keep several of us try to keep really positive streams all the time.
Well, your lives are busy enough. I don't think you need to come on YouTube and get all the shit that comes with. You know what I mean? You don't need extra crap.
I have had my days where I've come on here and just ranted and raved, but usually if I have a problem with a person, I try to take it out with that person before I go on YouTube and say bad things about somebody, because I don't believe in them.
And it's okay having a vent. You don't need to be specific about who you're talking about. Sometimes you just need to go, here's the situation, let you rant and rave about it, and just,
Exactly. So what time is it there?
It is 3:20 in the afternoon.
Oh, so it's early afternoon for you there. Cool.
So what time is it there? It's early morning.
10:20 a.m. Mm-hmm.
I always thought the time difference was does the game, the Fortune Plays, Deb's channel, is that really late at night then? Is that why it's so early for me?
It's our 10 o'clock at night here.
Oh, okay. So 10, 11, 12.
Allison said, please tell her how you cope with stress. She does watch YouTube and occasionally have a rant about life in general. Allison, you two need to be friends. Allison is a phenomenal woman, Juice. I love her. She is so funny.
I think I've watched about 20 of her videos since subscribing.
She's one of the people I do actually watch to de-stress because she's so funny and her videos are so warming and so sweet. And she made me a beautiful, see the little doll behind me in the blue? That's my Sam Smith doll she made me.
Do you do requests? Have you got a website, Allison?
She makes dolls and she makes all kinds of neat crafts and she's got awesome stuff she makes.
I'll show you the dolls that I've got, Allison, and I've got a request. So if you've got a website, I like creepy dolls. I don't know if you can see them.
It looks like a Nightmare Before Christmas.
I can't think of a celebrity. I can think of a character I'd like to be made. If you've got a website. These are the things that creep out all my friends. And my mom hates them as well. When she visits, she comes up the stairs, and this one sat at the top of the stairs just staring at her. Alison,
she made Debbie a doll too. She'll respond in a minute. It takes a minute. She made Debbie a doll the other day too. She makes good dolls in general.
Is the Sam Smith a creepy looking one, or is it just like a normal? I can sort of see the face.
My Sam Smith?
Yeah.
No, I have not. Selling on the. She said selling online was a no goer.
Oh, that's a shame. I'd have been like, I'm going to hit you up and order a doll.
That's Sam.
I like the detail. You've even got the stubble as well.
And this is my angel that Jacqueline made me for Christmas.
Oh, that looks very intricate.
For my Christmas tree. But yep, she sent me a Sam doll. Sam took a while to get here. We called him Sisterhood of the Traveling Sam. It took like a month to get here. It was a long time.
So what do you talk about on your morning show?
Whatever I feel like it. Whatever people want to talk about, it doesn't really matter.
Are you like the stereotypical American and talk about politics?
No, I don't do politics. I don't give a shit about politics, to be honest.
I find a lot of Americans, it's important to care, but I find a lot of Americans are really clued up on politics and probably more than British people are.
I mean, I care about it. I shouldn't say I don't give a shit about it. It's not something that I like to do because it's like religion. There's so many different opinions of it. And I don't think anybody's right or wrong. And I don't really, who's our president is our president. We can't change it for 4 years. So why complain about it? Just respect the fact of who it is because you have to respect your president.
Well, he got voted in for a reason. So
Exactly. And whether you like him or not, there's nothing you can do. So why be all political and make horrible statements and stuff about him?
I can't tell if the media makes him sound worse than he is, though. I can't tell what's real and what's...
Well, he had such a bad reputation on television before he ever, became a president. So that wasn't a good thing,
Oh, is that Waffle?
That is Waffles, yes.
Oh, look. There's another doggy, look. Look. There's another doggy.
Look, Waffle, look.
Can you see? Look. I know you don't like being picked up there, do you? Do you see the other doggy?
She's wagging her tail like, oh, look at that dog. Hoochie Mama.
What is your rebel?
What is your channel? What do you do? Sorry, just arrived. Hi, Waffle. Allison wants to know a little bit about your channel.
Right. I'll stop playing with the dogs. They're just too distracting. I'm not even a dog fan, but these two, I'm just like, ah.
We should bring Allison on here. Or
Allison, you should join in. Allison, my channel is basically a vlogging channel, but I've started to get a bit more creative. And I'm going to be doing scripted videos and sign language videos. And I've got the confidence up now to start putting my singing videos on there as well. So just a bit of everything. I'm very selfish. I do what I want to do.
That's why he's random.
Yeah, man. Says it in the name. And I've been on YouTube 11 years.
God, you've been around a long time. I can't imagine. I hope to be around 11 years. I was on 5 years ago and then I quit. And then I came back this past summer.
Are you glad to be back?
I am. I love it. It's a struggle, though. I mean, I was telling them sometimes it's hard to do videos all the time and, and keep up with it sometimes, especially when your life gets really hectic and gets in the way, like October. I don't know if you have ever done Vlogtober.
Oh, I'd never do daily vlogging. I couldn't.
Oh God, it was awful. We did Vlogtober, and you had to vlog every day. I did Christmas one too, and I said I would never do it again because I mean you're just forcing yourself to find things to talk about. It was awful.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'd rather have a few weeks off putting anything on to make sure I'm putting on what I want to. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to just put stuff on for the sake of it.
yeah, exactly. And I need to do one from the theater before it closes up, but I might do one with my cast party. But yeah, I mean, I just when I have something to talk about, I go and make a video about it, whether it be a review or a TV show or it just be something I want to talk about. But I just can't get on here and go, let's see, today I picked my nose and then I walked. I drank some Pepsi. I can't do that. I just if I don't want to watch it, I don't want to put it out there. That's how I feel about it. You know, I mean,
And I wouldn't watch. I prefer people that upload. Like the live streaming is completely new to me. I've never done it before, apart from last night. But yes, Shannon, thank you for getting involved, and I hope I wasn't too drunk. That I haven't watched it yet. I just hid it to make it private until I've checked that it's okay. But I can't keep up with people that upload every day. I don't know about you, but I follow like 100 people. I can't watch 24 vlogs from one person in 1 month.
Yeah. I mean, I have channels I watch all the time, and then I have people that I have channels I watch all the time religiously, and then I have ones that I watch at least 5 a day of other people, and I try to comment and let people know. And I mean, I've had some people get on me, well, you're not watching my stuff, so I'm not watching yours, and this, that, and the other. But you know, I try to tell them, look, I can't watch everybody all the time, every single day.
That's what I don't get. I've already spoke about it on Uber's channel, but I don't get that whole sub for sub. Like, I love supporting each other, but if you're not going to watch my videos, don't just be a subscriber. I don't need them. I want people to interact. And I wouldn't just subscribe to someone just for the sake of it either, because you're just lying to them, basically.
Right, exactly. I hate that shit. I hate that. Exactly. 100%. I hate that. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second.
Do any of you that are watching, do any of you do sub for subs, or what do you think about sub for subs?
Well, you know, they don't like you to do that on YouTube now.
No, that they can ban your channel, can't they?
I've heard all kinds of rumors. I don't know. I've heard that, but I don't know. I've not ever been told. I've been, you know, somebody got it once saying you couldn't do a shout out videos anymore. But I've heard you can do shout out videos. You just can't put like the picture of their channel or anything like that.
See, is that different in America to England? Because I uploaded my top 5 a month ago.
Allison, hey, morning, Nicole. Allison, put your email in here, baby. Allison's gonna come on.
Woo!
It's gonna be the British Day.
What part of England are you from, Alison? You don't need to tell me if you don't want it, but I'm from a place called Harrogate. It's in Yorkshire.
How close are you to London?
Oh, how close am I to London? I'm probably about 4-hour drive.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm not close.
I love London. I want to live in England so bad. That's my dream. Hey, Sharon.
Oh, I bet you'd love the theatre part of London.
I love the British culture. I've been fascinated by it since I was a child. Like, I pray every night when I go to bed, when I die, I want to be reincarnated and come back as a British person.
Well, is it part of your future, do you think? Do you think you could get over here?
I don't know. I'd love to. I had a list of places I wanted to visit, and I've actually visited everywhere except England. So that's next on my list.
You could so come over. We could do like a little road trippy thing.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I visited LA, I visited New York twice, and I have visited Disney World. So I have visited 2 of my places that I want to go. And England is my last place that I've got to go. So once I go to England, I will have succeeded. I don't even care to go to any of the other European countries. I just want to see England, you know.
Oh, Barcelona is somewhere I could suggest.
Barcelona?
It's amazing. Oh, I fell in love with it. I was there yesterday, but I was just listening. Oh, I'm really bad at keeping up with the chats when I'm on live.
It's tough. It gets tough sometimes, and especially, you know, sometimes people get you talking to themselves. It's not as hard as when you're in one of those that have like 100 people in them. Those are really bad. Oh my God, shut up! You know? It's like, why is there so many people?
Tracy, was I rude or anything last night on the chat? I genuinely can't remember, and I know you were asking me to get out the road and stuff. And tell me, how bad was I? I want to take the live option off because I'm going to be dangerous when I'm drunk. Every time I'm drunk now, I'm going to be like, I'm going to talk to YouTube. No. Okay.
You don't. You don't need to be embarrassed. I'm sure it was fine.
Well, I didn't start crying on live, so that's the best thing, you know. I was fun. Thank you, even though I nearly got run over by like 5 cars.
Were you outside of your house or something? Like, where were you?
Yeah, well, I left my friend Susan's house, and we live in the sort of countryside, really. So I went the country road. So it was pitch black for most of it. And then I kept going in the road. And then when I saw the lights of a car coming, I was like, oh, that's pretty. I'm just a twat. Oh, sorry, a twat? Is that what you call them? A twat?
Oh,
Am I allowed to swear on a lunchtime show?
sure. Allison, send that again. It's not the right email. Yeah, you can swear all you want. I don't care. I swear.
Bitch, bastard.
I said it for adult afterwards. Yeah, so it's that sounds like fun. I'm sad I missed it, but I heard they were telling me I heard you were good, so it's fun. Live streaming is fun. It can get tedious sometimes, but I like to do it like I did last weekend, where I'm actually out places and taking people on tours and stuff like that. So
I'd like to do that. I think I was one of those old-fashioned YouTubers. I told Uber Goober when live streaming came in, I was like, YouTube's not for live streaming. That's for another website. I was like an old man, but now I'm seeing the benefits of it. You know, you get to chat to people, get to know people more.
Yeah, it was actually created, according to what I read, for the bigger YouTubers to be able to connect to their fans and make more money that way.
Oh,
okay. There it is. I got Allison. Let me send this to Allison to make it. But I enjoy it because I just, like you said, I like to connect to people out there and, you know, get to talk to people more so than in my videos, because, you know, people can leave you comments all day long, but that's not like getting to meet them. It's not the same thing as getting to meet them, you know. So getting to talk, having them on your channel and talking to them live is fun too.
Well, that's why I want to plan that, because I was thinking about the slumber party thing that I brought up. I'd love to host like a slumber party on my channel, so everyone's in their pajamas, everyone's having a drink. Oh, they're here.
Hey, sweetheart.
Hello.
Hi, Alison.
I had help today getting up. Hi, nice to meet you. Yeah, I come from down south.
Oh, it's down south London, because every time people say down south, I'm like, oh, London, and they're like, it's not all London.
You see, north is anything from Newbury upwards to me.
Oh.
But we're down south, as in Southampton way, just up from Southampton. You know, the air gets thin past Oxford. I just know it does.
How you feeling today, sweet lady?
Well, I'm feeling a bit better. My back's killing me, but there you go. That's what happens when you're in an accident, isn't it?
But you're okay, though?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, you know, I'm never okay up here, but hey-ho. I'm better than I was.
We all been worried about you, so we love you. I love you, Allie.
I'm pretty barking mad at the best of times. So, you know, when I was in the back of the ambulance, they actually asked me, does she have some does she have some mental health problems? But then, you know, if they pump in bloody morphine and then gas and air and wonder why I'm howling like a bloody hyena, you know, and then they say, have I got mental health problems? Well, don't pump in those sort of drugs and then wonder why I'm off my head.
Sounds like a good time.
That's like when I was in the hospital, Allie. They had me hooked up on morphine, and I was like, I'm higher than Amy Winehouse on a good day. It's like, come on, dude. I feel like Amy Winehouse.
Yeah. Well, now I've met you, I'll be able to. What is your name? Sorry.
Carl.
Carl.
Sorry.
Carl. Yeah.
Carl. Hi, Carl.
Oh,
Carl.
Well, you don't sound like you're from the north.
I'm from Birmingham.
Are you? You don't even sound very Birminghamish.
I don't. I've lived in Lincolnshire for 5 years, Yorkshire for 4, and Birmingham for 18. So I think I've just sort of, you know, melted a little bit. I don't know what my accent is, unless I'm drunk and then I turn into a Brummie.
You see, we're from Hampshire, and I should sound a lot more Hampshire than I do, but I think that's boarding school.
Oh, so you're well spoken.
Oh, apparently so. Apparently I'm very posh. I can do very posh.
Well, you do sound well spoken. Like, I'm from Birmingham, so my what's it called? My standard English isn't very good. So I'm lots of slang and.
Oh right. Well, yeah, me too. That's okay. But I do it sort of, you know, it's like when you swear, I do it with a sort of. Apparently, I do it in a sort of posher accent, like, oh bloody hell, and everyone laughs.
Oh, so do you say like, oh, fuck, instead of fuck?
No, I say, oh, fuck, yeah.
Oh,
Or
oh,
bollocks
fuck.
is my favourite. Bollocks is the word I love the best.
Her swear words do sound nice. I'm like, fuck and bollocks. And she's like, fuck, bollocks. It's so funny.
Well, I think when you bring up children, you see, you've got to make sure that even if you're swearing, you speak properly.
Yeah, so it comes out. Yeah, I get that.
It never worked out that way, though. I've got one that speaks ghetto, and then I've got Toby, who speaks brilliant English, really perfectly sort of clipped.
Have you got like a chav as a kid then?
Sorry?
Have you got a chav kid?
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Yes. I don't know. I think he's just a rebel. He's 26 and he's a bloody nightmare. Love him dearly, but absolutely off his frigging head. And we've still got him here most of the time. The other one is a YouTuber too, and he makes full-time. He's a full-time living.
Oh, wow.
If you're into Pokemon, he's a bird keeper Toby. I might as well give him a plug, mightn't I? Not that he bloody well needs it. At 160,000 subscribers, I don't think he needs it. But
Wow.
yeah, but he's been to university and he does it endlessly, and it's a different thing altogether. If you've got a channel that is just purely for that, then that's great. Whereas I've got a channel, it sounds a bit like yours, Carl, where I just put up whatever I want to do when I want to do it. Yeah. And I don't know about you, but I just jump around. I don't, even when I'm speaking, I go from one thing to another. A bloody nightmare, I tell you.
No, I think YouTube's supposed to be that. It's a creative outlet. So you can't tell your creative juices what you want to do and when you're going to do it. You just got to roll with it.
Good morning, everyone.
Do you actually edit yours?
Yes. That's one of my favourite things to do. And that's why I'm going into like short films. I love the editing element and,
I can't edit. I've tried. I mean, it's all I can do to get up on a live chat. This is only the second time I've been up, and Toby had to help me. Honest to God, I don't get it. I just don't get technology.
It's taken me 11 years, though, so I've not been from the beginning. I haven't been edited. It's taken me 11 years to be able to be like, oh, this is how you clip a piece of footage together,
Oh, bless you. That's really good, though. The fact that you can, though, is brilliant. I hate it when I try to clip it, and then I wipe out the bit that I actually wanted.
Oh, that happens all the time. The refresh button's pretty good for that. Yeah, I do that all the time.
I can't be asked. So what you see is what you get. It just comes scribbles out, and then
that's how I am.
Yeah.
I don't edit because I don't want to. I can't. I don't know how.
I love watching live streams. The problem I've got, and I've said this to TPG before, because we're in England, if you want to look say, for instance, one of my favourite channels, apart from TPG, is and Debbie's channel is Shoot the Shit. Now they go on at it would be about 3 a.m. for us.
Yeah.
And there's no way. I wouldn't even set my alarm for that. I mean, my body would just collapse the next day. So I can't do that. So I always have to watch the replays. And then, of course, I'm the only one that actually comments on their comments.
I've started doing what you're doing.
You're talking to yourself then.
Yeah. It's not as fun because you're not involved in the conversation.
That's right. I was so excited when I put the computer on. We've just come in from the garden. Rolo's collapsed asleep, and I was so excited to see TPG was actually live, and I got in there without, because I've been so busy.
Well, I'm thrilled here. Debbie has a question for you, Juice.
Yeah? Oh, I never look at the thing.
And Allie, I'm so glad you're doing good. And everybody, this is Alice. Everybody in here. Joy, Emily, welcome. Everybody who's new.
Hi, Debbie.
I must get myself from above. Sorry, I look slimmer.
That probably hurts your hand. If it hurts your hand, I don't.
It doesn't hurt my hand. Our pain, no gain.
You ask away, Deb. Debbie, sorry.
Yeah, Debbie's been playing this game on her chat late at night. We're going to be in there night out and playing Family Feud.
Oh,
what do you think of our beautiful Shannon Rose? I have got a proper. I'm like fanboying over Shannon Rose. Every time he's in the chat, I'm just like, hi, Shannon. Hi, Shannon. Pay me attention, Shannon. Hi, Shannon.
She was just in here, actually. I'm going to be live streaming, hopefully, her gay pride pageant next week that she's doing.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Gay pride pageant? I've never even heard of it.
It's a gay pride pageant. It's where you go and you run for Mr. and Mrs. Gay Pride. And then you are like the queen of gay pride.
I'm part of the committee for the Harrogate Gay Pride here, so I might suggest that.
Okay, well, we have a pageant, a queens. All the drag queens do a big pageant.
Oh, we don't have many drag queens in Harrogate. That's the problem.
I'm sure you have drag queens in Britain now.
I bet you do. You just haven't spotted them yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got a lot of big houses and mansions in Harrogate. I'm sure that there could be a few more female impersonators that do it in their own time.
I mean, most culture in Britain doesn't. It hits there long before it hits here.
Good morning, Laura. Oh, I have a new subscriber by the name of Alison Hill. Thank you very much.
Yay! That's me.
And Project
I watch
Daughter.
your videos now.
I sure will. I will post his link right now.
And I always say this, Alison, to people: if my videos aren't viewed, don't do that thing where you feel pressured to keep subscribing. It just have a look.
I don't.
Yeah.
I do try to watch as many people as I can, especially the smaller YouTubers, because I'm a small YouTuber, and if people don't, sometimes I think they've actually got really interesting content. Many people as I can.
Hello?
Hello?
Okay.
Hello?
Oh, you're back.
Yeah, I was trying to post something. So, yeah, I try to watch. I was just telling that, Allie, I try to, I have like your channel, people, Debbie, a lot of people that I watch regularly, a lot of people that I watch regularly every day. And then there's others that I just have to pick and watch them,
Love you too, Debbie.
I adore Debbie's channel, especially, you did trivia she did trivia the other day. And I was trying to answer the questions. But again, it's just not the same when you have to watch, the replay. And also, if it goes on for 3 hours, say I want to watch Debbie, and I want to watch Shoot the Shit, and I want to watch a live chat with Duggan.
That's like 9 hours.
I haven't got that amount of time, and it's just frustrating, and I want to be a part of it all, and it just...
At least when you're watching it live, you can do other jobs at the same time. So you're still involved, but you can but if you've got to solely sit down and watch 9 hours of replay, it's a lot.
I think I'll be in trouble.
No, I'm very grateful to Debbie because she didn't have to, but I was just this awkward little squirmy person that came into a chat and was like, "Oh, I'd love to play," and she let me play, and it helped me introduce. She introduced me to a lot of people, and so did Uber Goober. Everyone's just very helpful, and TPG, he doesn't have to have me on this channel, but he did. And I'm very grateful.
Yeah, TPG's wonderful. He got me sort of known a bit more, so it was brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Because I do a lot of crafts, and it's not for everybody. But in between, trust me, I've been known to do some just sort of random crap.
No, I've noticed your videos are very different because I must have watched, no jokes, about 20 of your videos in a row, just back and forth, and everyone was really different.
Bless you.
They're quite personal, and some of them didn't have a specific topic, but it was just you chatting. I was just like sat there with a hot chocolate, just listening along. That's what I like about you.
The ones I get watched most are the obsessive compulsive disorder one, and the I get a lot because I suppose a lot of people struggle with that. So and the other one is jewelry making. There's a certain jewelry that I think it must have been pushed by YouTube for some reason because suddenly everybody's watching it and going, "Oh, I really like that." So I don't know.
Well, that's quite a popular hobby, and with the OCD, I think mental health is being pushed quite a lot on YouTube at the moment.
Yeah.
Everyone's talking about it, so you've got it. You talking about it's going to help 5 people who might share it, and then it might help another.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
That's just how to manage it, how to cope with it. But my mental health has been, I don't know, clearly not very good in the back of an ambulance.
Yeah. I know I had a rough 2 days with my dad the last couple of days. I'm going to do a video. It's just a lot. He was like, he's just not been taking his meds, I guess. And he was telling me he hated me since birth and he wished I would have died before I was born.
Oh, that's horrible for you.
And just all this horrible stuff he said to me and my family the last couple of days. It's just been really, really stressful.
He doesn't mean it though. You do
know. He's a rough man. My dad's always been a rough man. I mean, he's pretty rough. So I don't know. It just, and it's just, he just says a lot of things that he doesn't think about.
Is he just lashing out because he's not in a good place himself?
I don't know if my dad's ever been in a good place sometimes. I really don't. But I think that, this past week, his anniversary was yesterday, which my mom, her birthday was this past Tuesday.
Yeah.
It's been a long week. She's been dead a year, but he's just been through a lot. He's very lonely, But at the same time, my dad's always been somewhat, I hate to say this, but he's always been one of these people that he's been miserable sometimes a lot in his own life, and he can't seem to find that happiness no matter what. And so really, like, he lashed out at my sister for no reason, at all last night. And I get a call and I go flying over there, and it went from, we were already there the night before last to have a 5-minute conversation that lasted 4 hours to again long conversation where we're all just like frustrated as hell. It was getting bad to the point, and I'm like, you know what, I'm just going to put you in a nursing home if you don't stop this stuff, because you can't make people, I mean, the way he makes my brother and sister feel, sometimes, and they weren't the best at first, but they're trying, and then it's not good enough, and he's cussing them out every night and screaming at them, and they don't have to live like that either. They don't have to do that for him.
No. Oh, bless you. I'm sorry you have to go through that, because it's horrible. I know when my dad shouts at me, I immediately go into child mode, and then it just, I just feel like I want to cry. And yet, I'm a 55-year-old woman. I mean, get a grip. I should be the one in charge. He's 92, Yeah,
my dad's 72, and last night he was acting like a 7-year-old. I was like, I teach children. I don't have time to deal with them at home,
Did you tell him that?
Yeah, I told him. I don't have time.
Good.
I don't.
So is that normal for him then? Is that been your relationship?
Most of my life, yes, he and I, yes. And as he's gotten older, I've tried to really be there. And since my mom died, I've really been there for him every single day. He's like, you never do anything. I'm like, Dad, I'm with you 3 and 4 times a day. I can't. He wants somebody to be with him 24/7, and we can't do that. I told him last night, we all work jobs. We have lives. We have families. We can't just go and quit our jobs and live here like you and Mom did. Y'all were together 48 years, and you were never separated in 48 years. I get it. But we can't live like that. We're your kids. We can't do that. We can't quit our lives and be with you every moment, but yet you don't appreciate the moments that we are with you. The
thing is, you don't have children to expect them to, in your old age, look after you. If they do, that is absolutely marvelous, but you can't expect that. I mean, I'm sure your parents are younger, Carl.
I've only got a mum, and yeah, she's 40. How old is she? She's 47. She was quite a young mum.
Yeah, she's young.
Yeah, my parents.
Lovely and young.
But I mean, it is, and he is lonely. I get it. He's lonely. I get it. But the thing is that when we are with him, all he does is complain about the other ones. Like he's with me, he's always saying ugly things about my brother and sister. When he's with them, he's always saying mean things about me. And it's just like it's starting out. He'll tell me they're not doing this, they're not doing that. And of course, I go flying over there half cocked. And then I find out that they are doing what they're supposed to do, but he's not allowing it to happen. And it's just been this cycle. And the last 2 days has just been exhausting. It's just really physically exhausting to the point that I'm like, my brother.
You don't need it. You've got a show going on.
Right. And my brother and sister are ready to move out. I'm ready to be like, I can't deal with you right now. And I don't want it to be like that. I don't want my relationship with my dad to ever be like that, because I love my dad. I do. It's been a hard breakthrough for me and my dad. Debbie, we sat down for 2 days and talked about it. It ain't working. But it's I want our relationship to be good, and I don't want to, it to ever end badly. But my dad is a very cold man. I mean, he grew up, his father told him at the age of 10 years old, you never tell your male children you love them anymore, because that's gay. That's gay is what, to tell your children you love them. So after the age of 10 years old, my dad never told me he loved me. He doesn't know how to express that emotion.
I love you, TPG.
I love you.
Good to you.
I love you, Joe. But it's just rough, but it'll get better. I'm going to make a video about it in a little while. I mean, I try not to do that, but people do want an update on my dad. But the last couple of days, it's just been like, Dad, really? And it's like, we'll get to a breakthrough, and then he'll say, well, F you all. I hate you all. I want none of y'all to do nothing for me. And it's like, oh, God, we're back at square one, and it's just it's rough.
I think it'll be really helpful for you to make that, because there's going to be other people that are having complex issues with their parents. So I think it's good that you're going to make it.
It's rough. It's been rough, and I love him to death. And I he wanted me to take him. He fell in love with that Jesus Christ Superstar that came on on TV with John Legend and Sarah Bareilles. Said he wants a CD, so I was going to take him. He said, I ain't going nowhere with you. I hate you. You never take me anywhere. I'm like, I just took you to the store the other night when you called me at 8 o'clock at night. I got him. So what?
Has
where?
He got dementia at all?
Do you want to go see it live? What do you want?
Has he got dementia at all?
I'm thinking he might be getting the beginning of it, but this has been going on. I mean, most of my life, my dad wasn't always, without trying to get too personal, my dad had some abuse issues.
Yeah, sure.
A lot of mental stuff with us. You know, so it was you know, it was definitely crazy, but it's you know,
Oh, bless you.
I tried that, Susie, but he won't leave to go anywhere. He won't go and like go into do activities with other people. I've tried all of that, but he's like, I don't want to go anywhere. So I took him to the play, and that wasn't good enough. It's like nothing we do is good enough for him.
Yeah.
But anyway, back to something else. I don't want to talk about that. But
It's good that you're venting though, because you don't want to keep it all in your head. So you know,
which I'm bad about it, especially bringing it here to YouTube because, you know, I have this very positive image on YouTube, and I mean, I've gotten all these emails where, oh, I'm a saint. No, I'm far from a saint. People trust and believe. I mean, my halo hangs off the edge of my horns.
Thank God for that.
I'm not this.
I don't want to be friends with a saint. I couldn't keep up with that.
that's boring.
I got a devil side. You know, what my mom was. Yeah, exactly, Debbie. Exactly. It was exactly, Debbie. And I know my mama wouldn't have tolerated the way he was talking to me last night. But it was so, you know, I'm not a saint, but I try to keep a lot of it off YouTube because of people attacking you for it and using your personal life against you.
Yeah.
You know, but I know that a lot of people write me all the time and say, you know, TPG, we want you to share more of your life. We miss you being so raw and so personal. But I don't want to always think I'm crying and whining and being a whiny baby because that's not the way I am. But, you know, I try to be upbeat, but my life's not always happy. You know, somebody sent me a message. I told Debbie, somebody sent me an email. You must be the fakest person on YouTube because you're always so happy. No, I'm not, but I don't show that side. And maybe it's time I do.
Yeah.
Show that side to the people that watch my channel, so I don't seem like I'm some Brady Bunch character. Like, hi everybody, it's happy in my sitcom world. You know, it's not.
Well, obviously you should share what you want to share, but I think you've got a really good group of people that aren't going to look at you as a whiner or a moaner. They're just going to want to say, share. You know, show that you're people as well. Yeah. You're very lucky in that sense that there's so many people that would just be there and they'll be like, talk, get it out, vent.
Yeah, exactly. And I've met some amazing people. I mean, amazing. That's like one of the things I said, just I love live streaming for that. Like Allison and I write each other letters. We used to write about it every day. We're getting slack. We'll have to get back on.
Yeah, we are.
Allison and I used to write every single day, like even if it was just 1 or 2 emails a day, even just saying hello. Like we've developed this great friendship. I may never meet Allison in person, but I have a wonderful friendship with her that I treasure, that I would have never had I not met her. And I just came across her in a chat, watched her channel, just absolutely think she's one of the sweetest, most amazing women I've ever met. And I love her and support her wholeheartedly. And, you know, Debbie, Lord have mercy. Debbie, I met, excuse me, through a chat, and she just wrote me and said, hey, I want to send you this blanket. And she sent me this amazing blanket, which is in my play right now, being featured in my play on stage. And, you know, little things like that. And you just meet these people that you would have never had the chance to meet without YouTube live streaming, you know.
I'm always interested to find how similar people's lives are as well, and the similar struggles that they have. You know, it doesn't matter whether you're a young man like you are, Carl, or whether you're quite old. I think that a lot of us struggle with certainly being bombarded with our lives, and we all go, oh, I can't cope with this, and we all think that somehow we're failing in life, but in fact we've got a lot of information coming in all the time because we've now got, please don't die on screen. Don't die on screen. I can't give you the kiss of life. Okay? Drink. Thank you.
I won't die on
I can't give you a kiss of life on screen.
I'm not dying. That's not my phone. I was like, what is it?
Yeah, I'm amazed at how many people have similar sort of issues, whether they're young, whether they're old, and then they all feel they're failing in life. In fact, they're not failing in life. It's just that life throws so much at us, so much at one time. I mean, we've had a crap year, but you know what? Do try and laugh about it as well, because you know, sometimes you can't change things. They are what they are, and that life happens. Yeah.
And sometimes it takes a little bit of time to get it in your head that, oh, I can't change this. So you've wasted so much time being so upset, so tortured, and then you come to the realization that I couldn't do anything about it anyway, so I've just wasted a month of my life feeling sad.
And sometimes people's strength that you met, like Debbie has this amazing strength that she has encouraged myself and other people to really be more open about things that have happened to us in our past that we might have put behind us or don't really
I
want
agree.
to.
She's amazing. She is an amazing person.
She'll stick her foot out there and talk about something, and whatever happens, happens. And that's what I love about Debbie. And Debbie's I love her. Like we talk on a regular every single day, but she has really encouraged people, and with her channel and the things that she's done, to stick her foot out there and say, this is what I've lived, this is what I've done. And she really does put it out there. Then you got people like Joy Emily, Joy's got this positive, sweet, fun person who's got this great heart. You know, there's Tracy Plans, another one. Tracy's very brash. She's very cold. She's very out there. She'll tell you how she feels, and that's just the way it is. And that's what I love about these people so much, is that, you know, a lot of their strength and their encouragement. Joy Emily always has this, if I need to talk, she always has this positive words for me, you know, always has something positive to say, you know. So it's just a great person, people that you meet on the show. But there's some hateful ones. There's some evil bitches that need to get well soon. There's some evilness on YouTube too that need to get well soon, quickly. You know, I just don't understand how people can be so heartless to other people that you don't know. Like, why attack people in a brutal manner like that? You know,
but there's I can hear myself.
It's not Ali is not the funniest thing ever. He's so funny.
Yeah.
I thought someone was trying to talk, but it was my own voice, so I kept stopping.
Carl, do you ever dip into drama? Do you ever watch drama channels or not?
I don't know what drama. I feel really out of the loop. I don't know what drama channels are.
Oh, you don't then?
So, yeah, because I've been hearing the word drama a lot through all these live streamers. Yeah. But I don't know what drama channels are. What are they?
They're channels where people go on and they talk about all the drama that's going on YouTube, or they attack other people that they don't like or whatever, and they say really bad things, and they're constantly having a situation with somebody.
They must have such simple lives, such simple, empty lives. Really.
Yeah.
And they attack, yes, however, they get paid tons and tons and tons of money. You'll see people like tipping them hundreds of dollars to call someone a C word, or to cuss out something, and they bring in their child and their dead parents and whatever they can find to hurt them. I mean, whatever they can say to hurt them, and people will be like, oh, I'm tipping you $200 because you called someone the C word, you know, and they're just paying them all this big money, so they constantly continue to hurt people.
That's like a dark form of prostitution to me.
I watched someone make $2,000 one night. It's just ridiculous.
Well, if they want to sell their souls and spit hate, that's up to them. Ugh.
Do you think any of this, though, is actually set up between them? Because they seem to make friends pretty quickly, and then they go out. And I do wonder whether or not behind the scenes, honestly, this is a conspiracy theory of mine, that they actually do the drama about each other. They don't really hate each other at all. They work out what's going to happen just to get the money.
Yeah, it's like Big Brother or Jersey Shore or something like that. It's just
could that actually be really happening or not? Or I don't think so in the ones that I watch, but I have wondered before. I thought, hang on a minute. Well, last week they were like killing each other. Now they're just. Oh.
I have seen some that I'd have to say, like you, that I do think are set up and say, hey, girl, you know, Allie, let's get in a big fight so everybody will watch us both. Yeah. Cuss each other out. And then in 2 weeks, we'll be best friends again. And then we'll go on on Carl, and we'll hate Carl for a little while. But what happens is they boost their channels that way. Like if me and you are fighting and we're calling each other names, everybody's watching. Yeah. What's Allie going to say about TPG? What's TPG going to say about Allie? Yeah. And I said, oh, we're friends now. Let's attack Carl. So that everybody's going to his channel. They're hating his channel. They're watching his channel. And he's coming back at us. And it just becomes this circle, you know?
Who wants that negative? Like, who wants to paint a picture of themselves and put themselves on the internet looking like a nasty piece of work, though? I don't get what's worth. Because this isn't fame. I don't get what their goal is. What are they wanting?
Money. It's some of it's for money, for views. You know, people they get paid, so they want to get paid, and you get paid per, you know, if you get thousands of views, you make more money. But I'm not going to hurt people and call people vicious names. I got attacked viciously, and I'm not going to talk about it because it since it's moved on and been forgiven. But they were going after me for blood, even making up stuff that wasn't even true. Trying to say I was a whole other person, like including saying that my mama wasn't dead, that I was making up the fact that my mama was dead, and they wanted to see proof. And I mean, it was terrible. And it's like, wow, you know, but you know, and a lot of it's jealousy too, because they're jealous that you're more popular than they are or whatever. you know.
And
So,
I get that jealousy is human nature, but stuff like that, I just think it's really
I don't
pathetic.
have time for it. I don't have time for it. I don't, you know, I'm 48 years old. I don't have time to hate in my later life. I don't have time for it.
We shouldn't. I don't think any of us should have time for drama channels. Oh, they need to be banned.
But they make them. Well, you know what though? They make YouTube the money because people are watching them. When you look in there, Jason, you see that they've had 4,000 or 5,000 views on a channel where they're calling people names. That makes me sad because I'd much rather support a channel like Debbie, or Sharon Wise, or Allison, or people that are out here giving these positive, sharing their lives, teaching me how to make things and these things that I can't do in real life. I'd rather support that. But I do love some of the drama people dearly as far as people.
So do I. That is the problem. There's a couple of drama. Well, no, there's one drama channel, and you know the one I'm talking about. That I really, really love because they are amusing at the same time as being, they give back as good as they get. But at the same time, I feel a bit bad that I'm actually enjoying that.
But they're not always, they're more, to me, they're more the kind of channel that they don't really have drama unless someone comes after them.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Oh,
If somebody's going to sit there and call you names, I'm going to call you names. I'm not going to attack you because I didn't attack my attackers, but some people are, you know. I just feel like if I'm bullying Carl and he ignores me, I'm eventually going to stop and move on to someone else because he's just not giving me what I want.
Yeah.
You know? I tell my students all the time, don't pay it any attention, and they'll leave you alone. In 2 or 3 days, I don't hear it anymore because the person's moved on to someone else. It's just like trolls, you know?
Well, there's other ways we can make money. I think it was Debbie that was talking about it. She'd heard of a channel that a woman makes money from washing her elbows.
Yes.
I would do that.
$4,000 wrapped in a towel washing her elbows, Allison. She made $4,000, yeah. And like
we should all do it. We should have an elbow party and earn thousands.
Like less than an hour. She was wrapped in a towel washing her elbows. So I tried that on Debbie's stream the other night. I took my shirt off and tried to wash my elbows, but it didn't make Debbie any money. But we tried, though.
I'm sorry. Did you say take your shirt off?
I took my shirt off on Debbie's chat, and I tried to.
Wow, I
was wrapped in a towel. I was wrapped in a towel, and no one gave Debbie any money. But we tried to.
You know, the problem was it's because you were drawing your own sort of body. If you'd had Debbie drawing your body, then that would have made the money.
Yeah, Joy Emily going to shave her. Joy Emily wants to shave Captain Beardface's legs online. I don't think Natalie's going to go for that, but she's going to get him talking into it. We're definitely going to watch that Joy Emily for sure. Debbie, do you want to come on with us? Yeah,
Debbie.
It's you know, I do. You know, when I came to YouTube, I never expected to be like anything. I was just like, hey, I'm going to make these vlogs and no one's going to watch me. I had 30 little people and I was happy. I thought I was king. I had 30 people, man. I was like, woo, woo, you know, and it gets overwhelming sometimes. I'm actually going to meet one of my fans tonight. She's coming to my play and she's been a big fan of mine for a long time. So it's neat to meet. Hello, welcome. Pluto Studios, welcome. So anyway, but yeah, it's fun. And Allie, I do love your channel. Now, wait a minute. There's also a lot of resentment. People seem to resent. That's true, Debbie said. There's a lot of resentment on YouTube. People seem to resent other channels.
Thank you, Debbie. I'm glad you enjoyed them. So I responded to a different message.
Debbie's funny. Debbie's fun. Debbie, come on with us.
Come on, Debbie.
Come on, Debbie. Debbie will tell you though. I mean, Debbie and I, she and I've learned a lot from each other as friends, you know, because we're very much alike. We're very big, strong, opinionated people. And I have had to learn Debbie's a little more kind-hearted than me sometimes in the way she says things. So I've had to learn to be a little more gentle, I think, you know, where Debbie would be like, PTVG, that was so harsh, shut up, you know. But in all, you know, people that are good people on YouTube, they're not going to go away. They're going to stay. It's just, it takes us longer to struggle to be, you know, successful on YouTube, you know. But it's like you said, you want to call people and earn tomorrow.
I never thought of making money. I never started YouTube for that. But, you know, I'm sort of thinking, well, maybe I should ask for a few bucks here and there. Why not? But I don't quite know how, and I don't know if I really want to do that. Just so that I can get some stuff for the crafting stuff.
Set up a PayPal account, Allison. Put a PayPal account out for yourself, and then post your link in your channel.
Don't take a lot of money.
You can. I mean, you can. Some people will tip you when you get, when you get your.
But don't they take a lot of money? As in, PayPal take a lot of their money.
No, they take none. They take none.
Oh,
You
they
get,
take none.
yeah,
Okay.
YouTube takes 40%. But like if you get super chat, which you don't get until you get your 40,000 views or whatever, your 400,000, whatever it is, they take 40%. But people can. There are people that will tip you. You can sell merchandise too. You make a little bit of money through your merchandise and stuff.
Yeah.
Come on.
I love your sweatshirt. I got.
Yeah, but you should get a PayPal account. We all do it, and you don't have to beg for it. But there are people that you believe or not will drop you a little bit of money in that, and you can say, hey, if you feel like tipping me, please go ahead, something like that.
So it's optional. So you're not pressuring people. It's just if you would like to contribute to this channel.
Help your channel grow. You could say in your thing, like if you look at mine, it says, please help my channel grow. And if somebody wants to, you can do that. And it does cost us a lot, to be creators after a while. When you make stuff. See, I don't. But like when I live.
It's craft stuff. It's for materials and things like, because that's what costs money. It's, £8 a meter for a piece of material. And you're like, I know that doesn't seem a lot, but at the same time, when you've got no job.
It is a lot, yeah.
It all mounts up, and all sorts of jewelry findings. They cost a lot of money. It soon adds up.
I want to start scripting videos and getting props and stuff, and I was sat there thinking, if I really want to go in this direction with YouTube, I'm either going to have to do extra hours because it all builds up after time. So I was thinking of doing that PayPal thing, but I was like you, Alison. I was a bit worried about. I don't know. This made me feel a bit like, cringe. But if people don't have to.
No, the thing is that you don't want to e-beg where, you go in and you say, I'm doing this. It's because then people look that way. But if people want to donate, you can say, I've heard people say, hey, if you want to donate a few bucks to my channel, feel free to do so. And people do. There are people that will just drop it in there. If you do it every time or you start saying all this kind of stuff, then eventually, it does look like you're e-begging. And I've seen people go in and be like, oh, I can't do this. Like, I can't do that. And just because if say Allison makes a video or I made a video a couple weeks ago about how I was really struggling. I wasn't trying to get people to give me money by any means. I was just saying, hey, you want to know what's going on in my life? Here's what's going on in my life. I'm at that point. But I will survive. I've always survived. I've always been a survivor. I'm going to hang on. I'm going to figure it out in my own way. But, sometimes, what kills me, though, and this is what I was telling Debbie, and I was going to wait till she got in here, but I'm going to say it because she'll agree with me, there's so many of us Simply Coastal, Sharon Wise, that we do these live streams, and people, they drop money in these drama channels, and I've seen them drop hundreds, but then when they get sweet people like us, they just don't give, they don't drop anything,
Maybe we need to script a drama between us all. We'll all play characters, and we'll just earn some money.
But Allie, set you up a PayPal account and put it in all your videos as your link.
I've got a PayPal account, so I could put it in there, couldn't I? Just ask if someone wants to tip me, I'd be delighted.
And put it at the end of your video. You just say, hey, if anybody wants to tip me, or, and put it, even if you put it in the captions in writing and put it on there at the end of all your videos with your video.
How do I tip people? How do I do that? Do I go into their PayPal account and then it says how much you want to
go to their link? Yeah, you go to their link. Like if say Juice has one or Debbie has one, you go in their link and it'll ask you how much you want to tip them, and it'll transfer your money over into pounds to American dollars or mine to pounds or whatever.
Right. Okay.
It goes in there. I do.
Get Toby to set me up, maybe.
I have
I'll have to think about that.
Yeah, think about it. I'm on Twitter. Pulsa, it's Trailer Park Guy on Twitter. Yeah, but whatever you get tipped now, like if I say tip you $5, that's going to be different in American money versus pounds. So you're going to get the pound version of that. So I've done it, and I'll tip people when I have money. I'll tip people that have PayPal and stuff because I want to help them out too.
Even like 50p. Say you did 50p or £1 or something. That still contributes. Do you know what I mean?
I tip people $5, $10. At Christmas, I know you heard, my dad was one of the families that got helped by a shoot the shit, but then he ended up giving me the money back to tip other people. So we were able to help other families in need.
Yeah.
That's what my dad wanted for Christmas, because him and my mom did that every year. They help out people that didn't have, like children that didn't have homes and stuff. They would buy their Christmas for them and stuff. So my dad wanted there's two things. We got them, we paid for them, and he put it all back in to help support these people. That's how he had a good Christmas. So he really wanted that, and I love it.
Well, they just got up and running onto their internet again, which I think is brilliant.
Who did?
Shoot the shit. They managed to get some yesterday. Somebody managed to get enough money to get their channel online.
The Simple Joys, yeah, they helped.
Really, really. I mean, what a lovely thing to do.
Yes, I agree. And they do, and Shoot the Shit, I'm gonna tell you, they help a lot of people. I mean, I don't know if you know them, Juice. You should watch them. They helped so many families. When Debbie gets time to ask her, it was like over 30 or 40 families that they helped at Christmas time.
Are you saying Shoot the Shit?
Shoot the Shit.
Oh, I thought you were saying shit. I was like, that's a
no, we love Pam and Rick, and they're awesome. They're very funny. They're from Georgia, and I love them. I have nothing bad to say about it, but they help a lot of people out in a lot of situations as far as just caring. But they did a big thing at Christmas time where they helped people that, needed money for Christmas and stuff like that. And they really did a good job, and they really did help out a lot of people. They're good people, but they have people that cause drama to them all the time too. So, but they don't tolerate it,
Absolutely. She is so funny the way she deals with it. And I wish I could articulate it the way she does, because it's absolutely spot on. I think she's brilliant.
She is something. She's something, Mom. She is something else. She'll cuss you out in a minute. But she's funny. Like she's honest. Like she's funny.
Yeah.
And she doesn't wish, go into other things. I've seen some of these people get really hateful and wish people to die and stuff like that. I'm like that.
Yeah, the comments on my Alison, I've done my first mental health video the other day and uploaded it, and I was really worried, and I got so much nice feedback on it.
Yeah.
And then there was one person that said that I should give in and go kill myself, and the other comment was, I've went too far with my weight gain. I need to put my fingers down my throat and correct the wrong that I've done. What? Now, can you believe? Like, it didn't bother me, but if that was someone weaker or more vulnerable, what if they went and listened?
Yeah.
Hello,
yeah,
Rebel.
That is terrible.
Say stuff like that.
That video, because that's something that'll be interesting to me. I'm always interested in that type of video to see. I don't know why.
Well, I tried to make it as hopeful as possible, so I'm surprised there was any negative.
I mean, I've had orders, so I can, I always relate to this sort of thing.
Oh, okay. Well, hopefully it's not triggering or anything, but it was just a way of telling my story.
No, not trigger.
And basically telling everyone, fight, don't give in.
Yeah.
Your video was very touching. It was very touching.
Well, I've got a few more coming on. It was my little tester. I wanted to, because when you were saying you were worried about looking whingy or moany, I didn't want to look attention seeking. I didn't want to look, I just didn't want it to look like I was going, poor me, poor me. So I'm hoping it came across as uplifting and not give me pity.
Well, Juice, in that case, I'll say, because I've struggled with the same thing on YouTube. I have a lot of issues, like with my dad. When I was just talking about, I'm sitting here thinking, God, I'm just whining to these two. Do I really want to make a video? Do I really want to make a video, et cetera, et cetera?
Yeah.
Because some people I think I'm whining and stuff like that. But it's not really whining. I do want to share it. But sometimes, we have to share those kind of things. There's some details I'll probably never share with you because I won't, But I want to know. Like when Allie was in a car wreck, I was really, 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 really concerned about her. I was very sad and concerned, and I was glad she was well. I mean, I was thinking I was going to have to go to England and take care of Alice or something.
Car anyway.
I would have showed up at the hospital and be like, girl, what you doing? What happened to you, girl? Wake up. I would have been like, what the hell? Get out of here.
She'd have been off her face on morphine.
Yeah, Debbie would have thought, God, what drugs am I on? TPG'S here. But you do get attached to people. And then there's some people I'm just like, I can't be bothered with you, But other Well, you're like, okay, you're sweet. Come on, you know. But YouTube in general is a good thing. I have to say I've almost quit a couple times, but I've had to just realize that people are different. You know,
We're all very different, but that's probably why we all enjoy watching each other, because we're so different.
Yeah.
I think so. I think that's what I love about it, is if we were all the same, it'd be boring. But see, like, I think my life is incredibly boring. I'm like, why do people watch me? Like, I'm so boring. Like, I don't do anything. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh, you know, and it's weird that it does interest people, you know? Like when I went
to personality, I think we all fall for each other's personality. We might not necessarily know much about theatre or jewellery making, but I'll want to listen to you talk about it because it's you and Alex. Do you know what I mean?
I'm not interested in fish, but I watch Pam and Rick. I've got no interest in fish whatsoever.
Yeah.
I like eating them, but
it's like Bob Gervais. I love Bob's channel. Bob Gervais, and he's a fish person, or GPK. I don't have any interest in buying a fish tank, but I do enjoy listening to them talk about the fish. Makeup. I do not do makeup.
Tawana makes some fantastic food. And I mean, it's just good because I can watch her make this food and I'm just like amazed at how gorgeous it always looks. And, you know, I can be a bit of a catastrophe in the kitchen. So but her personality's lovely.
It is. It's absolutely wonderful. And that's what I love about.
Sorry, it's just Karate Joe talking about Doctor Who, and I wondered if Karate Joe was a fan of Doctor Who.
Ah.
And hello, Joy Emily. You are a sweetheart too. I've subscribed to you as well. I've got you all in my inbox ready to watch.
Oh, I can't see a chat. Where's the chat?
Yeah, it should.
Oh, here it is.
Yeah.
I forget about it every so often. I'm like, shit, there's people watching this. Need to say hello.
Oh, chat disconnected. Oh, no, it's on again.
And Debbie, you're so complimentary. Thank you very much.
Debbie's got a great. She feisty. Don't make her mad. Debbie feisty as hell, but shoot.
Yeah, I've seen her. But I love the fact that nearly every time I spoke with Debbie, we spoke about penis or testicles or something. I love it. And I thought Debbie was going to be very reserved. I thought you all were because you're American. But no, the penis.
We're dirty Americans. Not all Americans are conservative.
Who wants to be conservative now? Get the penis out. Free the penis and the vagina. Just free it. Can I say vagina and penis?
Yes, Juice. You can say vagina and penis. We're not on Sesame Street.
Give me a P. No, I won't spell it.
I don't know about cheering for penis, but we can talk about penis. Come on.
Have any of you watched the Crazy Ex-Girlfriend, where there's a song about her seeing her very first penis?
No, I've not seen that.
Oh, if any of you out there love a good laugh and a show, it's a musical. It's a show that's all about mental health, and she deals with her mental health problems through going into her musical world. So you might like it.
I'm going to listen to it. I'm calling Debbie right now. See if she... Hey, girl, I sent you the link on Hangouts. Come on.
First penis, very first penis.
All right, she's coming.
Very first penis.
I haven't seen this video. A song about penis would be interesting to me.
Penis is very interesting. So, yeah.
I guess so.
Alison, what are your views on penis?
I call them little willies. Because they usually are little. Occasionally you get big willies.
You can get big willies. If all you've seen is little ones, me and TPG will take you on a night out.
No, big ones,
I'm here. Let me turn a light on. Hold on.
Debbie's here.
It's Debbie.
I'm here.
Here she is. Oh, we both got a hat on, Debbie.
I'm bad about wearing them. I like hats. I wear them all the time.
Hi, sweetheart.
Hi, honey.
Hi, Deb.
Hi, Allie. How are you?
I'm okay. Thank you, Beth, for seeing you lot.
Oh, I love my doll, Allie. I love Allie, my doll.
Oh.
She named her Allie.
I named her Allie, yes.
Scottish AMR Blueberry, welcome. I just was at her live stream. She's awesome. Y'all make sure you sub to her. Well, welcome, everybody. We're having so much fun in here. Debbie, glad you could join us. We were talking about penises, which seems to be you and Juice's favorite subject.
Well, don't lie. You like it, too.
Gotta love the penis.
He likes it, too.
presentable. I told them about taking my shirt off on your channel and rubbing my elbows, but I told them.
Yeah, but it went on a little further because he went into showing his nipples, and I was so scared that it was going to be the thumbnail on my live, the video. I was scared his nipple was going to be my thumbnail. I was like, oh my God. People were praying it would be my thumbnail, and I was like, no, please don't let that be my thumbnail.
Views you would have got having my nipple as your thumbnail. It would have been awesome.
Have you got a pierced nipple?
Have I got what?
TPG's nipple.
No, it's not.
Free the nipple.
Yeah, but I
Nipple,
was trying to tell people they were hairy. Debbie's hairy nipples.
Oh yeah, he wanted people to think they were my hairy nipples. I was like, no, we're not going to do that. That's not happening. Not my. I don't have hairy nipples, and I'm not telling people I got hairy nipples. No, hey.
No, not I.
It was embarrassing.
I don't have hairy nipples, but if I was to film my nipples, I'd have to have the camera on the bloody floor.
Oh.
Oh my God, that's too funny.
I love Allie. Allison is so funny. Oh my gosh. Allison. This is Allison Hill and Juice's My Randomness and Sid's Angel Debbie Davis that are in the chat right now if you're new, so make sure you get the links to them. Joy Emily's in here too. Hey Joy, thank you for being in here, and Angel that are our mods in here today working hard. Tracy's on a phone call somewhere. Y'all need to post their links to their page in here if you would. So yeah, Allie, we're glad you are feeling better for your car wreck though, Allie.
I am a lot better today. Thank you.
Are you getting a new car or what?
Don't know. I think we're waiting to hear whether or not it's written off, which I think it will be because the airbags went off and everything.
God.
It's just my back. My back hurts so much. I'm really frustrated because I just got it strong, And I'm thinking, oh God, what if it's ruined? The discectomy. What if it's re-herniated or something?
Oh God.
I mean, they gave me a brace top to bottom. I haven't broken anything. I knew I hadn't, but something happened in my back. Now it could just be a pulled muscle. Could be as simple as, but it feels like it's down my legs. I'm thinking, oh no. We just had the last year, but clearly I've got a very unstable back with arthritis, which I know I've got in my spine. And I guess it will just go easily. It doesn't matter what I do. But it is very fortunate. The day after I'm signed on better for work from occupational therapy, the day after we have the car smash, I'm thinking,
oh Lord, that was horrible. It was horrible.
Maybe you can go back to work your time.
It was a very, very horrible day. So,
you miss working too because you do the same kind of work I do, don't you? Like you work as a teacher in teaching.
Yeah, no, I used to do learning support, but now I do. I did do school escort, so getting the kids safely from home to school on the bus, and they had severe learning difficulties. So, but I've always worked with people, and doesn't matter whether they're adults or children with learning difficulties. Always, it's my thing. Except I was a lifeguard one for a few months when I was young.
I can see that, Allie. I bet you was a hot chick lifeguard.
Well, I'd like to have thought so, but you don't look so hot when you've leapt in with your clothes on and you come out soaking wet. You look like you're sort of entering a wet t-shirt competition. When some stupid kids jumped in the bloody deep end and suddenly realizes that actually couldn't swim.
Oh Lord.
Oh dear.
Oh Lord.
I couldn't be that. I couldn't do it.
I couldn't either.
But we can't swim, so we wouldn't be. The person would need to rescue us.
Right? I'd be like non-Baywatch. I'd be like that, Miss Piggy running down the beach. Everybody's running away from me, trying to drown, hoping I don't save them.
Oh my God, Bradley. Let me say, if it would have been Sam Smith and you would run out there and say, "Help! I'm drowning. I can't swim."
I would.
Yeah. Oh,
No, I'd choose between Zac Efron and Sam, though. I would have to say I would rather Zac Efron save me, because Sam is really skinny, where Zac's got all the muscles, so I could hold on to while he's carrying me out of the water like helpless.
Either way,
Debbie, I can see it running past some kid and grabbing their sort of what are those things, armbands, and saying, "Sorry, mate, I'm off. I've got to get Sam Smith."
Sam, you know, Sam was on TV the other night. I watched him. He did a tribute to Elton John.
I saw some of that, but I turned it off.
Lady Gaga. Yeah, it was a tribute. Elton John's retiring, I think. And
I thought he died. I was like, when did he die?
No, and you know he's worth billions and billions and billions of dollars. I love Elton John.
No, he didn't die. He's retiring to raise his children with his lover. But they did a tribute, and it was like Sam Smith, Little Big Town, who was it? Lady Gaga, all these singers, John Legend. They all did tributes to it.
Isn't Elton John married to that man though? Aren't they married?
He's married and they have a child. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought they had one or two. I knew it was something like that.
One, and he's
retired.
He's retired.
Where's Rolo? Allie, where's Rolo?
I'll show you. He's just here, but he's farting really bad. I had a bit.
Oh no! They do really smelly farts.
God, it's awful.
Oh, there he is, honey.
He's in his bath.
Sweetie
he's
pie.
really tired.
Oh, Rose, bless his heart.
He's so cute.
He is adorable.
I sure.
How's the potty, Allison? How's the potty training going?
Well, it's a bit hit and miss, but he's actually going outside now, which is great.
Great.
But his first time he did it, I was so thrilled, but unfortunately it was in the shop. So, but the lady didn't mind. But and it had wooden floorboards. But it was all right. But you know, he is managing. He's not very good in the morning, so we come down sort of slowly, and of course then the puppy pad's been used, and we're supposed to be putting him outside. I think this is more down to the owner than the dog, actually.
Yeah. You know, it could be.
Waffles is banned from my bedroom, so she's not allowed in there anymore. That's why she's not on my videos anymore. She's banned from here.
Oh dear.
Because she's been pooping in my bedroom.
Oh, that's not good.
Hang on, this is my dad. Y'all, Debbie, y'all talk. I'll be right back.
All right, we will. Allison, Rolo will catch on. It may take a bit, but he will.
He is getting there. I mean, he's only 4 months, so
yeah, he's a baby. It's just like babies, you know. They got to catch on. They got to learn.
I've made him a little scarf, and I'm going to make lots of other scarves that just slide onto the, what are they called? Collar.
Yeah.
What's that word? That slide onto the collar. Have your dogs got that, Carl?
Oh,
they're not my dogs. They're my friends' dogs.
Oh, right.
Hey, y'all, I got to take this phone call. Y'all, I'll be right back. I'm going to have to mute this, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Alison, it's the Alison and Carl show.
Yeah. Hey, we can do whatever we want now.
The British are coming. The British are coming.
Yes, they're taking over.
So have you got my plan? I've got 10 YouTube videos that I planning and scripted and stuff. So that's how I plan. How do you plan your videos?
I don't. I literally.
You just off the cuff?
I literally think, well, sometimes I do. It depends. If I'm making something, every time I finish making something, I then show what I've made because I think it might be of interest to somebody else. But because I don't edit, I don't show myself very often working at the machine or anything like that.
It's my granddaughter, so I'm going to have to mute this for a second.
Okay.
All right.
But otherwise, I don't really plan. Honestly, I'm not good at planning because sometimes I'll have days where I think, I really like to make a video, and there's a video opportunity. Say we're out and about somewhere, and I think, that would be cool to video. And then other days I don't video. You know, I might not do it for a couple of weeks.
Do you vlog as well? Because I've seen your videos indoors. I've not seen any outdoors yet.
Yeah, I did try one a long time ago where I was walking, but I'm not very good at walking and talking and because there are lampposts and you've got to really look what you're doing.
You do have to look out for them.
Yeah. So
Hey, I'm back. Where'd Debbie go?
Her granddaughter called.
My dad wanted to apologize for his actions last night.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. So I told him I'll pick him up in a little while and take him where he needed to go. But he said he said a bunch of things he didn't mean, and he regrets.
Oh, does that make you feel any better, or do you just think, oh God, until next time?
Yeah, that's kind. I feel like, oh God, until next time, But I mean, I'm being honest, but
Yeah.
But
at least he realised that what he did was out of order.
Until next time, Yeah, exactly. I think he realized his mistake, so hopefully he will.
What are you eating?
I'm eating a sugar-free fudge stripe cookie.
Oof.
Oh my God, sugar-free?
Yes, sugar-free.
What's the point?
And that is the point. That is SMR. Hey, sweetheart. Hey, Shar. That's the link to Allie's channel right there. Right there that I'm posting, and Angel is posting the link to Juice's channel.
Thank you very much, Angel.
Everybody's coming through. This is Allison Hill and Juice. They're both from the UK, and they're my guests today, hanging out with us. So you guys want to tell them a little bit about your channels, because there's a bunch of new people that came in.
Ladies first.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Well, I do mostly crafting, but I do vlogs, and sometimes I do a rant. And really, it's just about a drama of day-to-day living in my life, because I don't need drama channel. I've got it all here around me. We seem to have quite a lot of drama. It's us in the house. But no, and I try to always do it with a bit of fun, and anyone that comes onto my channel is very, very welcome. I'm always pleased to see new people. Over to you, Carl.
And she supports other channels as well.
Oh God, yeah.
My channel is a vlogging channel, so I get to vlog all my adventures with my friends and family. I also do challenge videos. I jump on the bandwagon, and I just find some of them really funny. So I do challenge videos, I do sign language videos, and just started with some mental health videos. And I also do top 5 videos of other YouTubers that I enjoy watching, because I like to promote other people, just like you do, Alison and TPG, but I like to do it in like a top 5 countdown sort of video, because I'm a geek, like editing, so I get something out of it as well as going, hey, look at the people I watch every day.
Yeah.
Excellent.
I get that. He's back.
Hello.
Hey, Shar.
guys.
Shar's in here. Hey, Shar, welcome. Welcome back, Debbie. We're just talking about different channels and what our channels are about, what their channels are about. Debbie does a live stream at night. Debbie has a fabulous. We're playing the Family Feud tonight, but Debbie does a lot of games and a lot of stuff. So, Debbie, I don't know if you heard earlier that we were all 3 in agreement of how brave you are at some of the things that you've done in your channel for other people.
Wow. Yeah.
You're taking a step that some people wouldn't take. Got to give you a lot of respect. What you've done and taken out with people, because you've stepped out there on a limb. And you've been
Right.
Girl, but take care, Scottish. I love you. I love her so much. Scottish is
You
so.
can say hello if you want.
Who is it? Hey, Simon. Hey.
Hello.
Hello. Hi.
Hi.
Okay.
That's Simon, her husband.
Hi,
Hi,
Simon.
Simon. How are you, Simon?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good.
Debbie,
You're hungover?
and this is Carl.
Let's see if I can put my camera off. There we go. A little hungover. Oh, Allie, what did y'all do last night?
No, we've been to the pub actually at lunchtime.
Oh.
I don't drink. So, he's got a driver, hasn't he?
Oh, designated driver all the
Let me
time.
ask y'all a question. What is fish and chips? Is that chips or French?
It's French fries.
No, it's chunky. They're like this thick. They're big chunky chips.
Yeah.
And they're covered in fat and grease.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I do like a thick chip.
Yeah. Chunky chips all the way.
Yeah.
When I lived in Italy, I used to order the fish and chips all the time, and they look like that too.
I bet the fish was nice and fresh in Italy.
It was awesome. It was great.
I sent Allison some grits juice, and she got to try grits.
And she look at her. She don't eat them either. They're still in the box.
Alison,
I tried them several times and I just couldn't get.
They're
Alison,
good.
I was sent
They are good. They're really good with the egg or with cheese in them.
I should try.
Well, Alison,
Yeah.
I was sent some cornbread mix from America. My friend Deb's live. She's in Indianapolis, and she sent me some
Oh my God.
cornbread. So
Cornbread.
I'm going to make that on a video. So you could make your mix on a video.
Cornbread is the best. Did she send you the sweet cornbread mix or the regular?
I'll show you the box, but I'm so excited to taste it.
It's the best, especially with greens or dumplings. It's the best.
If it hasn't got wheat or gluten in, I could have cornbread.
Yeah, it depends on your taste. You know, it really does. People here in the South, we love cornbread in the South. In the United States, in the South.
Yeah.
Hi, Joy Emily. We love you. We love you, Joy Emily. Y'all make sure you check out Joy Emily's channel. She's got her and Captain do some fun stuff on their channel too.
Bye, Joy Emily. I love you.
I was sent some Cracker Barrel pancake mix, and I love the Cracker Barrel when I'm in Utah. Gorgeous.
Yes, good. Oh, Jiffy is good. Oh my God, you're gonna love that. It's so good.
Well, when I'm in America, I have cornbread as often as I can, so I'm hoping it tastes as good as it does.
It's sweet. It's a sweet. Now some people like a plain cornbread. I like a sweet cornbread.
Joy Emily said she loves you, Debbie.
I love you too, honey.
I'm gonna.
Thanks for coming in my stream the other night. You and Captain Beardface. I had so much fun with you guys.
Allison, if I'm going to send you some box too, so if you find some stuff you want me to send you from America, let me know, and I'll send you some stuff from America.
Oh, bless you.
Besides grits.
Yeah, we have. Yeah, besides grits. You know what, Allie? I got my doll pretty quick from you.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad, was it?
No, it was a lot. It wasn't even 2 weeks.
That was quick then.
It was quick. I wasn't expecting it when I got it. I thought it was going to take like TPG, you know.
Brilliant, because it came inside with your birthday.
I know, it was perfect. I loved it.
Allison,
I was loving it.
Is there anything you want to try from America that you haven't tried before? Like any kind of candy or anything that you might think about? Do you have Tootsie Rolls?
I don't know. I mean, cornbread sounds fine, but I don't know if I can eat cornbread.
No, that's...
have to know.
It's baked.
Look at the back of the packet and see if I can eat it.
It's like eating it's a cornmeal and it's sweet. Like the Jiffy Mix is sweet and it's so good. It's like eating a muffin.
It's got gluten in it.
Well, you can buy gluten-free mix. You can buy the gluten-free mix.
I'll buy some.
Yeah.
We might be able to get it over here. I don't know.
I know when I lived in Italy, we couldn't find, we could on the base, but we couldn't find anything. Did I just see something different about juice?
It's got
Not shake it up.
Yeah, you want to make sure the mix is and then you put I think you got to put egg and milk in it.
Rosa, for coming to it. We're glad you enjoyed the stream. Thank you for coming so much. We love you. We're glad you came.
Y'all, I can't see the stream for a minute because I have to get out and fill it with Crystal Light.
Yeah. But no, I will definitely something else that you've not got tried. You mentioned something the other night. I can't remember what. Damn, Debbie girl, what you killing us with? It's like Amber. I'm opening up. Okay, you can't see me, but I have the refrigerator that has you open on the bottom, and that's where my ice is. So I'm fixing to fill this cup. So y'all look out. Now that wasn't that bad, right? Yes, it was horrible.
Well, shit. Do you have this thing age restricted or what?
Yes, it's age restricted because we were talking about.
Okay. I said shit, okay?
I've been saying loads of swear words.
You said lots of them in the first 5 minutes.
I know, that's why I love when Juice is on my channel because we can say all kinds. Juice, it was actually very good last night. We were nice. We didn't say ugly thing. Well, Shannon Rose, let me just say Shannon Rose did say a few ugly things, but our Shannon Rose, it was quite fun. We had a good time with everybody.
Debbie, I really wanted to be on the show, but like I said to you in that message, I was like, I'm too far gone. I'd have been just sat there going.
But you're going to be okay tonight, right?
I will be 100% there, focused, in the zone.
Allie, he was live streaming last night drunk. They said he almost got hit by a car.
Oh,
Dang, Juice, really? You were risking all that? We couldn't have you hit by a car. We can't be without you.
That would get a lot of views. Like,
Black. But no, I thought it was a good idea to do it drunk. And it's not because you don't remember what you spoke about.
I remember I had a live stream drunk. Remember that, Debbie? I was toe up from the flow up.
Yes, he was toe up. And then I had taken my Flexeril muscle relaxer from my back. I took it an hour early. So I look like this. And the stream had to be deleted because we were both looking all pitiful and that kind of thing. Allison, I have something to show you.
I did a video drunk from my bed.
Oh my God, I would have loved it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's there. It's on stage.
I would have loved it. I got to show Allison and everybody. I finished Lisa. You know who Lisa Archie is?
Yeah. Oh, she's lovely.
Yes, hold on. I made her grandbaby. She has a new grandbaby that's just a few months old. I'm finishing. I finished this. I just have to sew in the ends and everything and put a border around it. But let me see if you can see it. Let me put it up here. Let me turn the camera around. Let me take this. Let me see if I can turn it around. Yes. Okay, guys, here we go. Come on, camera. Are you kidding? There it is. Can y'all see it?
Oh my God.
Isn't it cute?
Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous.
Thank you. I think that baby is going to, let me get it picked up because I got to sew the edges in, but I think the baby is going to love it.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Thank you very much. I'm so excited about her getting this because I love Lisa.
I'm glad my Allie's doing good.
Yes. I did have a couple of people
crazy, and I was like, "Y'all, Allie's been in a car wreck."
Yeah, and I was into that. And then I head over to Allie's page, and I'm like, I don't remember what name it said. Oh my God, are you okay? I'm freaking out. Like, I could just see you laying there on the stretcher, all, you know.
Oh, it was awful. They made me go straight, and I can't lie straight because I got this arthritis in my lower back. Oh my God, that was worse than anything.
I know. I hate when they do that because it does hurt. It hurts to lay on those things.
Yeah.
Let me see if I've missed anything. Hi, Kelly. How are you doing, honey?
I've got a YouTuber friend that talks about disability, and he's wanting to do his first live stream next week. Am I allowed to put a link in the chat, or will it not let me put a link?
You can. You're a mod.
Yeah, you can. What was I going to do?
His name is Ted, and he's got cerebral palsy. He's a British comedian with cerebral palsy, and he talks about all sorts of disability issues. His language he uses is quite extreme. It's not what I choose, but it's called Ask a SPAC Saturday. And he says he's got a disability, he's allowed to use whatever he wants to use. I wouldn't use that word, but he's really frank, he's really honest. So if any of you do want to check him out next Saturday, he's already scheduled. A schedule. I like that. Yeah. So, Jeez, this won't take us to a channel. It says it doesn't. For me, it's saying the channel won't pull it up. Oh, maybe I didn't.
Schedule. I love how you guys speak. Schedule.
You say schedule, don't you?
Schedule.
We say schedule.
That's his name, guys. If you do want to check out and ask questions, because he wants you to ask the questions that people that don't have disabilities are too scared to ask.
I had to learn a British accent, so I had to learn how to say whatever it is.
Schedule. Okay, his name is Ted. What is his last? Spell his last name for me because I'm off the chat. S-H.
Bye, Angel.
I.
S-H-R-I.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay, start again. S-H-I-R. Is that right?
Oh, I see it. I see it. Here it is. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, okay. He's got. Let's see. He's got a good bit.
I'm
Several.
slow.
A
What is
lot of
it again?
subscribers.
Ted what?
Ted Sheeris.
Sheeris.
Ted Sheeris. Yes.
I
just subscribed to him, Juice. I just subscribed to him.
You might find him interesting. He's very frank, very straight to the point, and his language is terrible. He swears so much. But hey, I can't judge.
I can't either. I have my. That's why on my age restricted ones, that's when I say my ugly words. But I'm not really saying ugly words. I'm saying like medical, the medical term for the word.
Penis is a medical term.
Well,
penile implant. No, I said penile implant. And then I went to Google and I said penile implant, and it comes up. A penile implant is an implant that blah, 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 blah. And the whole chat heard it. I mean, everybody heard it. We're all rolling. Y'all, Allie, if you have not seen that one, it says something and then it says educational. That was the best. I mean, we had the best time. It was the best time. It was quite interesting. Quite interesting.
Little Willies, which is the worst thing I've ever heard.
Yes. Yeah, we were talking about,
but I like a willy.
What you guys, say what you guys call, penises over there opposed to what we call penises here.
I call them a dick.
Allison, what did you say? Allison, you like little penis?
No, I call them little willies.
She ain't said she didn't like no little wheelies.
I said I like big willies.
No, what kind of woman?
Big willies.
Women don't want a little willy.
Hey.
Anybody can see a little willy. We don't want a little willy.
Yeah, no, you want a big
willy. We got one of these, Alison.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, I need to focus on my growth.
Play baseball with that? You ain't putting out, no, man. I'm talking.
Oh, no, I'm a bit of a
Juice.
Careful here.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
I'll be right back.
TPG even sent me a picture. It was so unfair. They were talking about a certain picture that everyone else could see, and I was like, I want to see it. I want to see it. And I was very impressed.
Yeah.
That wasn't really.
Oh God.
It's the truth. But he was like, he wanted to see it, so he got to see it.
Good. It was impressive.
Thanks, you ask. It wasn't my junk I sent, though. I didn't send my junk out of it.
Oh, no. TPG's is much bigger. Yeah, no.
I can't say one way or the other. It does probably exist on the internet somewhere, but I won't say how to find it. But it's all good.
Have you been sending dick pics?
That is horrible. You probably did. You probably did put it out there, Bradley.
Somebody I'm talking to, I sent theirs to Debbie Tracy, and so then he wanted it, so I sent it to him.
And I got it.
Yep. It was quite interesting. And then I had Shannon Rose sent me one. I made the comment one day, it would be kind of odd to see someone with two of them. And Shannon Rose's butt's going to send me a picture of a guy with two of them. And I'm like, well, I guess if the one got tired, the other one can help it out. So it was disgusting. I'm not lying. I was like, Shannon Rose, really?
Oh God!
It was y'all. It was ugly. I'm not gonna lie. It was ugly.
So were they stuck together like this?
Yes, they were just like that with the testicles under there.
Could they both get erect, or were they just floppy?
Looked pretty erect to me.
Oh.
I'm not lying. I knew this guy, not personally knew him, but I knew someone that was sleeping with him, and they said that his was so large that it wouldn't get like all the way erect, but he would pass out when that would happen because I guess all the blood has to rush. Yes, it was that large.
Oh, have you
and I thought, the poor man passed out. I can find TPG's face. I'm thinking, I was like, oh gosh, that's like a horse or something,
Is he still alive?
Yes. But it just was like, had to really watch it because I guess his blood pressure went up or something. I don't know.
I got blood pressure pills. Give me my number.
Bradley, we know.
Then send me a picture after TPG.
Look, I got the
I don't have a picture, but I did have the story, and she was so disappointed. And she'd say, half the time we don't get to do anything because he passes out.
Imagine having to carry that around. Bloody
You know,
hell.
because it's true. You know, blood fills it up. Blood fills, you know, and then you're like, oh my goodness, I'm glad I don't have one of those that I have to have blood fill it. You know, just personally speaking, I'm glad I don't have one. You guys have great advantage though. If you need to pee, you can just go anywhere and do it.
Yeah, but women can go for it as long as they want. They can keep going and keep going and keep going. We have to sort of wait a little bit. At least some of us do. I'm jealous that women can just forever. I'm sure it's not that simple. I'm sure it's a lot more complicated than that. But still.
It is more. I mean, and to be honest, there are times that women do not want to do it. And we have to like say, oh, I've got a headache. Or I'm not feeling well. Or we pretend we're asleep. I hate to say that, but it's true. Because
I've had lots of headaches. Yeah, I get you.
I'm not a morning person, so I hate to be messed with in the morning or very late at night if I'm asleep. I don't like that. I'll just be honest. It's just one of those things, you know.
Because I don't like bad breath. So, like, I'm really funny about smells and things like that. So, like, if a person rolls over to kiss me and they have bad breath, you ain't getting nothing from me.
Yeah,
I wouldn't do that.
With Dettol in and say dip it in first because I'm a bit, you know, I want to know it's
Dip what in where? What did I miss?
Dip in the Dettol. I want to know it's clean.
Yeah.
Well, Bradley doesn't like Bradley.
99% kills all germs.
Yes, Bradley doesn't like to be kissed early in the morning because he don't like morning breath.
At least with you ladies, you don't have that complication of the top and bottom and all that jazz. It's so annoying being a gay guy. You have to talk about that shit.
I lost my train of thought. Never mind. I was just thinking about top and bottom.
Yeah, see, I know. TPG, you know I'm going to ask you about that today, right?
What?
What Juice is talking about.
Well, that's
top and bottom?
I don't care.
I always ask TPG. It's so funny.
They will listen, she and Tracy will call me, Allison, on the phone, and they will ask me questions about my sexual life. And then they'll be like, oh my God, I can't believe you said that. Well, you asked me, and I get all graphic. I'm like, you know, I'll tell you like this. We do it upside down, trees. You know, we got one leg on the blender, the other leg across.
Yeah.
You know, she's all about like, and they're like, we didn't want all that information. Well, then don't.
We was just curious, but we didn't want to know the, you know, epic details of it. Like I bent him over that couch and I did this and that. And we're like, oh my God, we didn't ask you that.
The other day when my friend was here, I was like, oh, he's here. They're like, what'd you do? What'd you do? We had fun. Well, what'd you do? What'd you do? What'd you do? I'm like, yeah, did y'all do it? We did it. They're like, well, what did you do? What'd you do? Well, you don't want to know
all the details. Tell.
I think you know what? I think it's because straight people do not know. And I have a lot of gay friends, but Bradley is my first gay friend that I will literally get technical with and say, look, what is this? And what is that? And how do you do this? And he tells me.
Which bit fascinates you the most, Debbie, when it comes to gay sex?
Highlander.
Well, I've heard so much. Let me see. Nothing really. Well, yeah. Well, I've heard. Well, I guess the blowjob part because I've heard some pretty interesting things about the blowjobs and how you make them. It's so much better, and
Do you not like blowjobbing?
what?
Do you not like blowjobs?
No, I don't have a problem with them, but I'd rather listen. I'm a receiver. I like to receive. I'd rather receive than give.
Allison is a lady. We do not talk about this kind of stuff on chat when Allison is here. She's a lady.
Allison is Allison.
Is not a pervert like we
I
are.
am not a lady.
Allison.
Allie's not a pervert like we are.
Allie, if you want me to shut up, I will.
No, absolutely not. It's hilarious.
So we've got to that Debbie's a receiver.
Yeah, I will give if I want something. I hate to say that, but if I want something, like something new.
Yeah, so do I.
Yeah, see, Allie's the same way. If you want something, you're a giver.
Good. I'll tell him I'll swallow.
Yes.
I do it to just be straight.
Oh, damn, Allison. No, you did not.
I used to work at a bar.
Every time.
Oh, my God, Allie. Well, I did. Okay, I did ask Bradley this, and he got off. Me and Tracy one day were talking about we were talking about swallow or spitting, and me and Tracy were like, oh, yeah, we spit. And Bradley's like, oh, girl, y'all don't know what you're missing. I'm like, my God.
If you go work
My husband said that, and I said, have you ever tried giving yourself a blowjob? I said, because I'm telling you now, if you did, there's no...
I've tried. When I was younger, I could.
You tried to give yourself a BJ.
Every guy will try, and if they say they haven't, I think they're lying. But when you're a certain age, you can get down there, and I managed it.
Oh, you actually did it.
Yeah, it was like yoga, but it wasn't as simple.
That is so funny. You know what my favorite thing is when someone says, "I've never masturbated." You are such a luck.
I have a friend who said he is 28 years old. And he said he has never masturbated his entire life.
I have friends. That's what I say. You're a liar because I've had people say the same thing. And I'm like, oh, whatever.
People start exploring their junk from a very young age. We've all done it.
Yep. As babies, they do it. They start as babies because they don't. You know what I mean? They grab their little stuff as babies because it's not nasty. It's just that's life.
And Debbie, there's other options than spit and swallow. You can get creative.
It tastes nasty, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. Now
you can do other things.
For $1 million, I would do it.
Carl.
Yeah.
You know how
Allie knows what we do for money. I mean, if I really want something like a new car, for a new car, I could do anything.
You get a car. You do one blowjob and get a car. I want to do stuff like that.
Well, no, it wouldn't be one blowjob. It would probably be I'd have the total cost of the car. I'd have to do that forever, every night.
You get 10,000 blowjobs.
Debbie, you never just want to do it to de-stress. It helps me.
Chart beside you got a little chart beside your bed that you mark off. What want for breakfast? How about for lunch? How about for dinner? What's our dinner? A blowjob. We got to pay this bill off. Hey, girl, how are you? I mean, seriously, Debbie asked me these questions, and I just answer them honestly and randomly. Now I know what she's going to ask me concerning the top and the bottom part.
I am going to ask her, unless somebody else wants to tell me. I'm going to ask. I mean, I think I know what you're talking about, but I've never seen, let's say, gay sex. Anyone having gay sex? You know what I'm saying? So I am curious about it because I do have a lot of gay friends and I have a lot of transsexual, transgender friends and things like this.
I think it'd be great to be in bed with two gay men.
And
Could you watch gay porn, and not even in a jokey way? Could you? It could give you a little bit of an insight.
Now, I love gay movies. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I love gay movies because it helps me. I don't know why, but for years I've had gay friends, and I love gay people. I love them.
Allison and Juice that book, Debbie.
Yes, please do. You know what?
Book, will you read that?
I can share my book if need be.
Allison, will you read a book if I send it to you?
What is it about?
It's a Debbie. Tell them what it's about.
Okay, it's about three. It's actually about three gay lovers. Okay, and that's how it starts. And it's a love story. And I did a review on my channel. So did TPG. TPG sent me the book as a gift, and I'm gonna tell you, it was one of the most beautiful love stories I've ever read. And yes, it was a gay love story. Yes, I'm straight, but I loved it, y'all. It was beautiful.
What's it called?
I cried. It's called
something like.
Go ahead.
Something like Summer. And it got made into a movie, and I got to go to one of the premieres in Atlanta last year.
Summer.
Yes.
And I went to. Remember when I went to the movie premiere? That's
yes. And I called TPG bawling like a baby. Say, you didn't tell me that. I mean, I'm crying like a baby to him.
There's actually 4 books
on TV.
Well, I don't know. They made a movie of it, and it hasn't come out yet. It's playing over there now, I think. But the movies just got made, and I went to the premiere and got to meet a couple of the actors, which was really exciting. I got to talk stuff. I did a video about it. If you go back, I did a live stream, and I was talking to the actors. And I got
he did.
Stuff. Did a video on what happened to me while I was there. It was so cool. But the book, there's a series of 4 in the book, but this is the first.
I have them. I've got them.
Oh, well,
wait, you know what, Allison? Do you have Kindle? Allison, do you have Kindle?
No, I don't have it. Actually, my husband has got a Kindle, so I could probably download them, couldn't I? Or is it?
Do you have iPad? Like, do you have an iPad or anything like that?
Yeah.
I could possibly send that book to her through Kindle or through Audible, TPG. I have it on both.
We can get it here easily.
Yeah, you can. You can.
It's seen the book.
Yes.
I've seen it.
Yes, it's awesome. See if y'all have it, Allie. First,
it's a notebook for kids.
It's not expensive, but it's one of the most. I'm telling y'all, I did a review on it. I did my review. TPG did one. I cried like a baby, and I literally was mad at TPG because I was so freaking upset about this book.
No, there's no problem. I can get hold of it secondhand, actually, probably, because there's a secondhand bookstore, something online, which I got books for my dad from, and they only cost about 90p. So less than the postage.
Yeah.
Juice, you need to see if you can get it. If you can't, we'll get it one to you. It's amazing.
So I'll check Amazon. What's it called again?
It's on Amazon. Yes, it's on Amazon.
Yeah.
So it's called something about summer.
Something something like summer.
Something like summer.
The author.
What else?
The author is J. Bell. J. Bell.
I found it.
Yeah.
You found it?
Volume 1, Volume 2.
There's a bunch of them.
Volume 4.
But the best.
Volume 6. Oh, wow, there's loads.
It's about a young gay boy who falls in love with a straight boy named Tim, and they remain in and out of each other's lives for over 14 years.
But that other guy, oh my God.
And there's Jace, which is the other character. But they intertwine for years and years and years and become, sometimes they're friends, sometimes they're lovers, sometimes they're enemies. It's just brilliant. And then the second one is called Something Like Winter, and it is Tim's story. It's told through the eyes of the straight guy. And then the third one is called Something Like Autumn, and it's told through the eyes of Jace, which is Ben's lover. And the last one is called Something Like Spring, which brings it all together. And the last one just came out. It's called Something Like Forever, and it goes all the way through until they're like 85 years old.
Oh, God.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, it's a break.
Y'all, it's amazing. I'll just say that. It's just, and people say, you reading a gay book? Sure was. And it was awesome. I didn't look at it as a gay book. I looked at it as a love story. I never once said, oh my God, this is about 2 gay men. I was like, oh, this is like one of the best love stories I've ever read.
Well, that shows the sign of a good book then. If you didn't see a gay love story, it was just a love story. That's probably what you wanted.
Exactly. That's what I said. And it was beautiful. It was written so beautiful.
The trailer for the movie's online. You can watch it on YouTube. The movie should be out.
This is my favourite book in the world.
What?
The Lonely Polygamist.
Oh.
It's
do you believe in polygamy?
Do I agree. If it works for you, you go for it.
Right.
I don't like the fact that obviously the compounds have child abuse and all that going on. But if you want to have multiple partners and it works for you, then who am I to judge?
I just can't. Okay, this is me. Okay, I'm not going to judge you, but I can't stand Cody Brown. Okay, he makes me want to vomit because he thinks he's so good looking and he's not. But my deal is this: I'm not sharing my husband's ding-a-lingy with nobody. Would you, Allison? Would you?
Well, I don't know. It'd save me a job, wouldn't it?
Yes, it would. But I mean, okay, like when you were younger, Allie, would you have ever shared your husband?
Nah.
Me either.
No,
I just.
That's just.
I was in a three-way relationship. That's
just nasty.
Bradley has did it all. That's why I love asking him questions. I mean, he knows I'm going to ask him a question. I mean, I'll ask Juice about it. That doesn't bother. Juice, you just messed up with me because you know I'll be asking you stuff.
You can ask me anything. I'm not shy or ashamed. If I've tried something that's a little bit disgusting, at least I've tried it. I might not do it.
You know, I used to not know what toss your salad meant. And then when I was told that, I was like, well, why would you call that toss your salad or tossing salad? What? That is a word that I don't understand.
But here's the thing. Oh my God, Debbie, I can't believe this. Oh my God, I can't believe you just said that. I won't date a guy unless he'll have threesomes.
You'll toss salad with a threesome?
I don't do that. No. Oh gosh, no.
What is tossing salad to do with a vagina?
It's not.
No. Hey, I'll let you toss salad with my vagina any day. I don't give a damn. But I mean, I'm just curious. You know, when gay men, why do y'all call it toss salad?
I didn't invent the phrase, Debbie. I don't know why it's called that.
I'm gonna Google it, y'all. I'm gonna Google it. I'm gonna use my Siri because he speaks Australian.
He doesn't know
What does toss the salad mean?
Yeah, what's the definition?
Yeah, hold on. This is gonna.
Okay, I found this on the web for what does toss the salad mean?
Oh, it's not talking about. Wait a minute. No. We don't want that. Come back. What does toss the salad mean in gay terms?
It's not just gay.
Here's what I found on the web for what does toss the salad mean in gay terms.
Okay. People mean toss. It's a sexual collaboration or slang term referring to rimming or using your tongue around the anus for satisfaction. It told me, y'all. It told me. But I mean, I guess that's kind of like having, well, it's not like having oral sex with, because, you know, to me, BJs are oral sex, okay?
How do we go? Talking about tunnels to blowjobs. How do we go from this?
Well, because I don't understand that.
You go from the anus, then to the balls, then to the penis, then you go back around. It is oral sex.
No. I'm a virgin.
Don't lie. Don't lie. Don't let him fool you.
We need to do like a blowjob tutorial video for people that don't know how to do it.
I do. Yeah. I should.
Bradley claims to be the best. Now, he did tell us that. He said he was the best.
Hello, Green Eyes. Yeah, it got real dirty, sweetie. I'm sorry. It's gotten real dirty. But
sorry, Green Eyes. We were just kind of wondering. I just don't know a lot of terms, and I asked.
I've never heard of tossing the salad. I thought it had something to do with
salad.
You have?
Yeah.
You have? The first time I ever was in a gay relationship, my boyfriend said, I want to toss your salad. And I said, well, maybe we got to go to the store because we're out of ranch dressing. And he said, what do we need ranch dressing for? And I said, it goes in a salad. It's what I like in my salad. He's like, Roger from the country, aren't you? Young little country kid. I never knew what that tossing your salad meant.
Well, so what happened when you found out what it was?
I don't like
I
that.
have to go, I'm afraid.
You gotta go.
Yeah, I've got to bid you goodbye because I've got a dog that is. Can you hear this? Makes me sound like I'm farting. No.
Oh Lord, he's 40. He need to go poo poo. He got to go poo poo. He needs to go poo poo.
He needs to go outside.
Come by and see us later. We love you. Thank you for coming.
Love you, Allie. See you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right. Thank you so much.
Her dog's been farting all morning. He need to go poo poo.
You gotta
He
hit
need to
the
go
X
poo poo.
Hit the
Yeah,
out.
hit that. Yeah, hit the X. There we go. Allie's getting good at this, y'all.
She is. I hope you enjoyed coming in today, Juice.
Juice.
I hope you enjoyed coming in here today.
Hang on. I hear robots. I hear my next. Hang on. Hello?
Hi. I said I hope you enjoyed having a good time today.
Oh, I loved it. I love talking about random stuff, but I didn't ever think I'd be talking to Debbie about her salad being tossed. So I'm very.
No, I didn't get my salad tossed. I just didn't know what it meant. I didn't know what it meant.
So while I'm gone to the restroom, you can convince Debbie to get her salad tossed. And he
No.
did. Green Eyes
No.
colored his hair.
Green eyes that coloured your hair. Ooh.
He wants to know if you colored your hair.
Oh, I did it myself. I'm just that good.
That was quick too, Juice.
Yeah, he did it himself. But all right, I'm gonna run the rest of it. No, I don't mind answering any questions you guys want to know. I don't really have a problem because I don't regret anything because I try everything at least once. So,
I don't try everything at least once.
well,
You don't try everything.
Well, it depends on what it is, Juice.
You
Like
need to get your salad tossed.
No, I don't want my salad tossed. That I don't want.
I'll be right back.
Okay. I mean, you can't even, if you give me one reason why I should want my salad tossed.
Okay, do you like getting a massage?
Well, yeah, everybody does.
Well, this is like the warmest, most relaxing, disabling massage you could ever have.
And that does that?
Yes, it makes you to the point that sometimes it's hard to even open your eyes.
Oh, wow.
I
I don't think my husband would do that. I don't think my husband would toss salad. I just don't.
Can't you give him a little something, and then he's got no
No,
choice?
I'm not going to toss his salad. I can tell you that. You toss your own salad? You toss. Right, Green Eyes. What if you fart? That's right. Green Eyes says, what if you fart, Juice?
Green Eyes, you've got to make sure you're prepared and ready. So you're not just going to go, here's my salad, eat it. You've got to make sure you put the work in beforehand.
Like you got to clean yourself and all that stuff.
You make sure that you are spotless. Your arse becomes a dinner plate. You wouldn't eat a dinner plate, would you? So you make it spotless, you make it clean, and then you just make sure that you're ready to be. Green Eyes, would you get your salad tossed?
But what if you do fart?
Well, it's never happened to me. Never been. You give it a second and then you carry on.
I don't know. Green Eyes, would you ever consider getting your salad tossed? I just don't think I could. Me either. I mean, I'm not saying nobody else should get theirs tossed, but I'm just saying I don't think, and I'm sure not tossing nobody's salad, just letting you know. Huh?
Would you ever snowball?
What's that?
I'm too scared to tell you.
Why? I've never heard of snowball. I'm sure TPG knows.
Well, yeah, we'll see if he knows. But snowballing is when you get a specific fluid in your mouth, and then you go to someone else's mouth, and you.
Oh, hell no. Hell no. That's like passing it, doing it, that's like, oh, no. Hell no. That, oh, no. Wow. Oh, Juice.
But I'm
What?
but you
Green
can get
eyes.
more out of it.
Linda said she'd try it. Green eyes. Would you try? Nope. I'm like, nope. Green eyes. I want. No. I don't.
Linda would try it, but what would Green Eyes try? What's something that you like, Green Eyes, that you would try?
Now I receive oral sex anytime. I'd rather receive than give.
So many women tell me that I'll receive the oral sex, but then they like, I don't really like giving. Who doesn't like?
Bradley, do you know what snowballing is?
Yes.
Juice likes snowballing. He told me about it.
No. I said I it's not something I like, but I said,
okay.
Would you try it?
Well, you did try it though, right?
Oh, I did try it. Yeah.
You weren't impressed.
Oh gosh, my mic was off. Hello, everybody. And make sure we what's going on. Do I know what snowballing is? Yes, I do. No, I would not try it because it's gross. And second of all, I don't like getting oral sex.
See, Linda said she would snowball. She would try it.
You don't like receiving oral sex?
No, I don't. I like giving.
Oh my God, TPG. Who does not like getting it?
I've never had anybody do it good.
Oh.
Well, you can always pretend like, hey, it's Sam Smith giving me a BJ.
Oh, my word in heaven. Sweet. I have. With my ex-boyfriend, y'all, this is for real. This is the truth. Okay, so listen.
Okay, tell us the truth.
My boyfriend he got on my nerves so bad, y'all, that I would lay in the bed and pretend he was other men. So like I've had sex with some very famous men just because I had to, in order to kiss him, I had to pretend he was someone else. I used to make him tell him to go out and find somebody else because he was getting on my nerves.
Then why'd you stay with him?
Because I didn't. That's why he's my ex. I don't like getting it. Oral sex sometimes.
I've never heard that from a guy before.
It's okay.
I've never heard that guy say that either, to be honest.
I won't say I hate it. I mean, I've gotten it, okay? You know, girls and I've had it both. I was bisexual for a long time. I was straight for a long time, whatever. But the thing is that I've had a couple people make me go, oh, yeah, that's great. But most of the time, I need to pay. Oh my gosh, this is my favorite scene in this movie. Yeah, this is great. Oh yeah. Okay, keep doing it. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Because I'm a professional at it. So like, you don't understand. I have perfected the craft of this. So therefore, if you can, like, I used to say I won't date girls because if I can be prettier than you in 45 minutes, I can't date you. So.
Wow.
I used to say that when I was a drag queen, back when I was a bitch. Don't y'all I was a bitch one. Did you just say you was bi? I was bi. I have still sleep with women on occasion if I feel like it.
You go
yes, he likes boobies. Green eyes, he loves boobs.
Oh, I couldn't go near one.
I was straight for a long time. I was straight in high school. I got a girl pregnant. But the thing is
yes, he did.
You have to say that you are like, I don't know. It's just sometimes I've had a couple people make me go, wow. But you know the things that make you
make me go shout. Go ahead and shout.
I'm like, okay, I can do this better than you, so why bother?
Juice, have you ever been in a female relationship with a relationship with a female before?
Oh, no, I couldn't go near a vagina. They terrify me. They're like underwater.
Oh.
I couldn't.
I've heard, you know what? I've heard a lot of gay men say that vaginas made them like sick. They could not even go there.
Looks put together with mustaches.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! I've never heard that one. I've never heard that one.
Got very lovely vaginas. No, but this is coming from a man with no experience. They just terrify me, like winky eyes. They just wink.
You've never slept with a woman, so you've never slept with a woman.
No.
I know it, right? Green eyes, that shit's funny.
I bow down to the power of the penis, not the pussy. I can't. Oh.
Well, you know, I've asked honestly, because I have never ever.
Next chats. This is usually a Debbie Davis chat, by the way, y'all. Notice Debbie will turn dirty. Debbie's.
People love my chats. Hush. I play games in.
No, we do. We love it.
Shannon Rose starts those a lot of times. Now, Shannon Rose does start those a lot of times.
And to my friend Shelby. Shelby's watching her. She sent me a text. Shelby, girl, I'm going to see you in a little while tonight. Shelby's coming to the play night. I get to meet her, Debbie.
Oh, that's nice.
Everybody
That's
say, hey,
really nice.
give me a text. She's watching, but she cannot comment because she's watching on TV. But Shelby, I hope you don't think bad of me when you meet me tonight. Debbie Davis made this conversation vulgar.
Oh my God. Don't believe him, Shelby, because he just doesn't. He's got a mouth he talks to. You should hear him in my chats. Do
Debbie,
not.
I feel like you've led me astray. I never talk about
Don't
you.
make me take my shirt off. Don't make me take my shirt off.
Oh, poor Juice. I'm so sorry.
These Americans dragging me into the dirt of vagina.
Juice loves it though, because it was the night that came up. Honestly, it was out of the blue, and we were curious. We were talking about sex change is what we were doing. We were talking about transgender, and I was curious. You know, like I was curious about men, like I told you the story about when I worked in the hospital and the old man, like 90 something, comes in on the gurney and she's like 25, 26, and they're stuck together. So they had to call the ambulance. And it happens. Okay. But that's how that conversation got started that night. But people, I can't help it that people like it. And the whole conversation, we're laughing and I didn't get a strike.
Sex is fun to talk about. It's educational. It's, like you said, we laugh all the way through it. I just think it's one of those things that always gets brought up.
It does. And you know what? I didn't get a strike. I labeled it educational.
Your videos are educational.
And I had a good time, y'all. We actually, that night was so much fun. I hated to end the stream because it was so much fun.
Don't stop. I'm going to take my shirt off.
Oh, my God. Don't do it doing Family Feud.
I'm not going to take my shirt off during Family Feud.
Okay.
So what time is Family Feud? Because I'm going to have a nap before.
You better do that. It's going to be 9 o'clock my time, which is 9 o'clock Central. So how many hours ahead of me are you?
So
6?
I'm 4:30 now.
Okay, what time is it here? I don't even have my glasses on.
12:25.
Bradley.
11.
Okay, it's 11:20. It's like 11:25 here. So 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you're 6 hours ahead of us, basically. Yeah, you need a nap. You sure do.
So 11 o'clock. No, 9 o'clock your time.
Yes.
9, 10, 11, 12,
Juice
1,
needs
2.
to be my new Saturday partner. Juice needs to be my Saturday partner.
Yeah.
I could do that all the time. I'd love that. But also, I'll make sure that I go to sleep a little bit earlier. So then when I wake up, even though it's 3 o'clock, because I'm determined to do it. So
okay.
I'll set an extra alarm clock.
You can
Okay.
be my Saturday partner.
Yep. It wouldn't be the same without Juice. I mean, we have to have you, Juice. It wouldn't be the same. It'd be so fun.
I'm so glad Allison got to come in. I love Allison. I'm glad you got to meet Allison.
Allison is a trip. I love Allie. Love her to death.
Did you not love Allison?
She's amazing.
She's so funny, and she's such a classy lady as well. But I love that she can get down with the X-rated chat.
Yes, she can.
We're gonna see what you're saying in the chat. Green Eyes, we see it. Even Green Eyes.
Girl, we watching you. I might have missed one because I'm over here sewing these. I'm over here. The reason I've got my thumbnail up is I'm sewing these on my. I'm sewing the things into the blanket so I can do a little thing around it, a little edging.
So Debbie,
it's true. We are all sexual. We are.
Ask me whatever you want to ask me, Debbie. Ask me.
Oh, now it's okay. Well, okay, what's the top and the bottom? I'm lost.
A top is a person who usually gives, and a bottom is the person who receives it.
Well, that's kind of selfish in a way. So what do? You go say, hey, do you want a top or a bottom?
People are just natural at what they prefer. You just know what you like.
Some people are very cool. They're just like, top or bottom? That's the first thing they ask you.
And some people are very both. Some people are both, and some people are versatile, which means both. But you just kind of know which one you prefer.
Well, which one do you prefer, TPG? Bradley.
I'm versatile, but it depends on who I'm with.
Y'all, I call him Bradley all the time, so it's just a habit. That's his name, and I'm probably A few people do call him that, but that's just
Okay, but
me.
look at who I talk to and who I'm currently sleeping with. You've seen his pictures.
I know.
And look at him and look at me and picture who's who in that situation. Because he's a big, straight redneck boy.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Well, my deal is this: if he is straight, how can he label himself straight when he is having an ongoing relationship with a gay man?
That's my point exactly. So many guys here call themselves straight, but I'm just like, you suck dick. That's not an act of a straight man.
I don't think that in this world, and I have a really weird thing on that because I sleep with mostly straight men. They are bisexual to a degree, but what it is a lot of them don't like labels. Today, a lot of people, even gays, don't like labels.
Well, I don't either.
Like, I dated a guy for 2 years, and he would tell you to this day, I'm the only guy he's ever been with, but he won't be with another guy. But he said for 2 years of his life, he was in love with another man. It didn't make him gay. It didn't make him bisexual. He just loved a man. My sister's the same way. She's like, if I love a woman, I love a woman. If I love a man, I love a man. It's just the situation today. A lot of people, do I think every straight man that has sex with if they just go and get a BJ from a gay guy, they're not gay. They just want to get off. That's all. Getting off is getting
The act itself is a homosexual act, but they're not homosexual.
They're not homosexual, but they go and find a gay guy because they know they can get off quickly, whatever. But a girl, now if they start actually doing things themselves and getting more involved from getting into actually just different things, I think then they become bisexual. But I think if they go and just hit up some gay guy at 3 o'clock, go, hey, my girlfriend won't do this for me. Will you provide this service for me? That doesn't make it just means they're horny in the middle of the night and they want to get off. And that's getting off is getting off for anybody, male or female, straight or gay.
Right. This is going to change the subject for a minute, but when I first came in, I guess I missed this part. What were y'all talking about? Channels and money and donations and that. I missed that part. I think Simply Coastal was in here.
Yeah, we were talking about what Coastal was talking about kind of the other day about Allison was talking about she had heard about people, raising money for their channels and how to do it. And I told her to set up a PayPal for her channel. And he was saying, it gets expensive sometimes buying all the crafts and stuff that she does, and to kind of help her out to set up a PayPal so people could tip her if they wanted to. And then once she hit her 4,000, she could get her super chat or whatever. And she didn't want to seem like that was e-begging. And I told her it wasn't. That, I have one, you have one, Coastal has one, and that people will donate to them. I said, you got to mention them. You got to say, hey, my channel, make a donation. But you can't do it. She was just interested in that, and I was telling her about that and about how it's nothing wrong with people with asking for donations for your channel. It's what keeps us going because you have to buy things for your channel. I have to buy things he does. Allison does. We all do.
Right. Well, I thought that you were talking about people giving to other channels, and
we were talking about how like I'll donate to different channels. Different people do it at the same time, but like Coastal said in his thing the other night about you, he said you buy all this stuff for your games and things like that. We have to buy things out of our own pocket. When I go to these museums and stuff, some of the places I go to, I have to pay to go.
You do.
I have to buy, like I'm going to the zoo in a couple of weeks with my dad, and I'm going to take my dad to the zoo now that we're speaking again, I guess. And, I'm going to take my dad so I have to pay for the gas to go there. It's an hour away, pay for the streets. And not that I mind. I have no problem with doing it because it's part of my life. But we're just saying sometimes, there's nothing wrong with people tipping you. And it's nothing, but there's a difference in going on there and begging and saying, oh, I have no car, I have no this, I have no that, I have no nothing. But, people... We're just talking about people supporting, if you would donate to a channel, Linda, everybody's got a PayPal in their links. But Allie was just asking how to set one up, and Juice said he needs to set one up too.
Oh, okay, yeah. And I didn't know. I didn't see it. Like I said, I came and then I left and I came out. I didn't really get to hear the first part of it. But yeah, I mean, people do give to different channels for different reasons.
And just,
they do.
And Allie, we're talking about like merchandise, how that can sell, like people that sell merchandise. And when I told him that, I said, that when you're going to buy them, there's nothing wrong with asking. I did a video, and I'm not going to lie, I said some things that, I was always, and some people donated some stuff to me, but it's like I wasn't going there to ask for money. I was simply saying, everybody was writing me saying, what's wrong, TPG? Why haven't you done a video? I told them, this is what I'm going through. There's nothing wrong with it. But there is a difference. There is a thing is begging. And you hate gay people. Hey, Oreo kid.
That's not the real Oreo. That is a damn troll. Hold the hell. Did somebody get rid? Hold on, dude. No, I'm going to feed. No. That's not him. They came in my chat last night, and no, that's not him.
All right, cool. Yeah, I was gonna say Oreo Kid wouldn't say that.
No, Oreo has a. You go in and you'll see it's not him. That makes me sick.
Want to be a mod, Green Eye?
Gay people are fabulous.
We are, but that's how I feel about it. And I'm not saying, because there are some people who e-bag, and we were talking about how people can, the drama channels. He was saying he had never heard of a drama channel, what a drama channel was, and we were saying how Allison and I were talking about how the drama channels make so much money making fun of people and calling people names. You know, it's different.
You should be allowed to come on, even if you were having money troubles. The people that, again, even if you were sad about something, you are able to come on here and talk about money troubles without any of us thinking, oh, he's asking for money. You're just venting.
But the drama e-begs all the time. That's what Green Eye's saying. It's like these channels, they are getting paid hundreds of dollars and thousands of dollars to call people names and stuff. And that's kind of what we were talking about. Hey, kids, fun toys. That's just what we were talking about in that aspect. You know, Coastal did a really good video on it in his live stream about it himself. And, you know, how the littler ones, we really, you know, say they love us and stuff like that. And it was really, really good. Oh my God.
Are we doing this shit? No, that's the other one that came in last. Hey, hold on. You know what? Make sure I'm hiding it. Yeah. Get the hell out of this channel, okay? That's the same other one that came in last night. The same one.
They're not very inventive, are they?
No, we're not going to.
No, they're very disgusting.
Ignore them. They're just stupid. But yeah,
They do. This is the exact same two that came in. I knew it wasn't Oreo because Oreo loves us, and it's not him.
Never disrespect anybody. Oreo's a good guy. If you're gonna take Oreo's name, at least respect him, because he's a good person and he has a great channel. And
if you go to this channel right here, I don't think they have any. Yeah, no subscribers. That's how. Okay. I don't know if y'all saw this. You weren't on TPG. There was a guy came in last night and super nice, talking and everything. Wanted to join my game for tonight. He had no channels. I mean, no subscribers, no content. I cannot let you on my Hangout. That's not happening. You know, I'm not going to do that. I'm sorry, it's not happening.
Well, you can't risk them doing something offensive and then your channel getting punished or.
But you know what? It's just that you have content, Green Eyes. It doesn't matter.
It's not about that. Yeah,
let me back up something. It's not always about giving money to Chelsea. It's about showing support. I get really good views on my stuff. I get good comments. And to me, that's just as important, because we're putting out stuff for people to watch. And, you know, not everyone has money. I never want anyone to feel like, oh, I got to donate money for TPG to make videos. I want them to watch my stuff and enjoy them. So I don't want anybody to ever feel like, oh, TPG's going to stop if I don't give him money. That's not the case. You know, I want people to just watch me. That's the biggest thing, to watch you.
Hey, Tracy.
Well, my deal is this. With Green Eyes. Green Eyes comes into my chats all the time. I love her. There's a difference between you having no content and this person. This person was the first time he came into my chat, never saw him. I go and look, he has no subs and no content. Number one, when you have no subs and no content, that automatically makes you look like a troll.
Tracy, Tracy, you missed Allison. Allison was in here. You missed her. Well, that's the thing, too, and that's also true, Debbie. What we're saying is like Kitty Barnett that comes in. Kitty is.
I love Kitty.
She supports everybody's live streams, but she doesn't make content. But she's a supporter of people's videos and channels.
Yes. And she is actually. She's one of my mods, and I love them. Yeah. But they also have subscribers too, though, you know.
They do, but that's the thing too, is that you sit there and you don't have to donate money to a channel to keep
no
come to my live streams, watch my videos. That to me is just as much as support. You know, sure, if you want to give me $5 as a tip or $20, whatever you want to tip, that's fine. But coming to my channel works too. But it does get frustrating to see some of these really horrible people calling people the C word and nasty names, and they're getting $100 for calling somebody a bitch. Well, hell, if that's the case, I can call people a bitch too. That's kind of what we're all feeling at the time too. It's like we don't do that, and yet people are throwing money at people that do it. It just doesn't make any sense. I'm not going to pay money for somebody to hurt somebody's feelings. I'm not going to do it.
I have never once in any of my chats asked for a penny. I don't even tell people that my PayPal is listed. I just, I don't ever want to be called an e-beggar because I know how they work. I want someone to like my channel for its content and for what we do on it, and but I don't want them saying, "Oh my God, Debbie Davis, she asked for somebody to put some money in her PayPal every time that's the thing I don't want, because you know how that happens."
I do, but there's a difference, and I'm sorry, Juice, for leaving you out of this. I'm so sorry.
No, I'm just listening. I'm fascinated.
There's a difference if you say in every stream, if you say, "Hey guys, if you enjoyed my channel, you want to leave me a tip," that's fine. Or like Uber, like she has a little tip jar on her screen. If you want to do that, that's not e-begging to me. E-begging is when you're like, "My dad needs a new car. I need you to give me all this money for my new car," or "I need to do this, I need to do that, I need to do the other." That's e-begging. That to me is e-begging. But when you go and you like, if I enjoy Shoot the Shit, I will leave them a super chat. That is a tip for enjoying their channel. That is a tip.
Right.
Channel. It's not because Pam and Rick are on their begging or whatever. I give them a tip. It's a way to tip people. Enjoy my content. If you want to leave me, it's like a waiter or a waitress. When you go into a restaurant, they take care of you. You leave them a tip for their work. So if you like your content creator and you want to tip, but you don't have to. No one should ever feel obligated. But there is a difference when you go in and you e-beg. You feel like, and I've been in streams where they're like, "Oh, my dog died, my children are starving, I ain't got no car, I ain't got no money, I'm dying," and I feel like I have to give, and I do, and then I end up suffering myself because I just gave away my last $20.
Right.
But I feel like I also did a good thing, But then
I am a giver. I'm a giver. Now I won't lie. I'm a giver.
Then like when I gave to that lady that was scamming people for cancer, and then we found out she didn't have cancer, and I gave money. Did I get my money back? No, I didn't. But the point was I gave with a good heart, so I didn't feel bad. But don't do what? What am I not going to do, Green Eyes? But don't, I gave, and then I found out it was a scam. Did I feel bad? Yeah, but I didn't feel bad because I made a donation.
Right.
All day. Yeah, it can be that way. I'm never going to eBay, but my link is in there. If people want to give. I'm not going to beg you to do it. When I get my super chat back, I'll have it on. If people want to super chat me, that's fine. That's the way of people. And there are
super chat is a ripoff though. They take 40% now, which is so bad, and it's they took my super chat too, and I mean, not that it would have mattered.
But people, what he's saying for me not to do, Green Eyes, I'm lost. But some people are givers and they want to give. Hey, sweetheart.
Hi, Asta. How are you doing?
That's where I'm talking about. And you missed it earlier after we were really getting nasty. We're just getting off the nastiness. That's what we were talking about, the whole e-begging thing and people doing that and scamming. It's so crazy because like I gave and I felt like a fool, but at the same time I didn't because I gave it to everyone. But I do try to give to as many people as I can. If somebody's raising money, I try to give, even if it's just a little bit of something. I'm gonna give because that's the way I was brought up. And hello, Ufta. I've been praying for you, Ufta. I hope everything's good with you. But anyway, so we've talked about dirty nastiness. We've talked about that topic. What's our next topic?
We're going to play Family Feud tonight, and everyone's in work. Everyone.
It's gonna be dirty.
No, we're not going to be dirty on Family Feud, really, unless they ask dirty questions.
Yes, exactly. It's just tipping people you really love. It's all. It's exactly what we were saying. Allison, the whole thing started because Allison didn't know if that was proper to do or not to set up, for people to maybe help buy crafts and stuff.
I've never even heard of Super Chat or anything like that.
Super Chat is what you get when you're a bigger channel and you have reached your 4,000 views. And it used to be when you had 1,000 viewers, you got a Super Chat. And it's where when you did live streams, 40%.
Yeah, 40% is a lot of money. I guess maybe I don't care. To be honest, I came to YouTube to make friends and that kind of thing. I never came to YouTube expecting, thank you. I never came here expecting to make any money. Honestly, I didn't.
To get on a plane. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I'm reading the chat too, Debbie. No, we have that in common, Debbie. We've talked about that. That Debbie and I didn't come here to expect to make money and things like that. We don't do that. We came here to meet friends, to have fun, and to make good channels. That's why we do what we do, right, Debbie? Am I right or wrong?
It's true. It's true. Can I answer Green Eye's question, TPG?
Yeah, go ahead, honey.
To be able to play Green Eyes, you come on, and do you have Hangouts installed on your computer, your tablet, or your phone? Or even, you have to have Hangouts to be able to come on the panel and play.
Yeah, you got to have that.
And I'm stuck in the house. Oh, I played this, and tonight I am playing. We played last night, but we had some kind of, problems. And
download it. Go to Google and download. Just type in Google Hangouts and download it onto your computer or your iPad or your phone, whatever. And then you just go and download it. And then all Debbie's got to do is send you a link through that, and it'll put you on that.
Yeah, send me your email, actually send me your email through you can tweet you can send it through my Twitter, or just I have my email address on my about. Send it to me, because we can actually play two different games tonight. And I can have as many as 4 on each team, because you can only have 10 people on the panel at one time. And Tracy is my co-host, and she's on there with me, so it means 4 on each team. But I've got people signed up, I think, for 6, so I can use 2 more players. So, anyone else that wants to play.
Just go right to Google, type in Google Hangouts, and it'll give you a free thing to download it. And you got to have that download or whatever you want to go live on, your phone or your computer. And once you have that, when Debbie sends you, when you go on tonight, she'll send you a link to your email, and you'll click on that link, and it will send you right to the Hangouts.
Yeah.
So we've talked about that. We've talked about drama channels. We've talked about all that stuff, and it's hard. My thing is it would be just sometimes it is hard to create content every single day. Like me and Juice were talking about, I couldn't do it every day. It's just so tough.
Can I ask for a special prayer request?
Go ahead.
You remember one of my best friends, her husband just died from breast cancer. Yes. She is now on life support, y'all. She's not breathing, and she may not live, and her husband just died. My heart is broken.
Oh, sorry. Sure, of course.
Her name is Annie, and I would appreciate it so much. And the grandbaby is asking for her pop, which he passed away last week, and now she's asking for her granny, and it's heart-wrenching.
My goodness, yes, definitely. I've been praying for Ufta too. I hadn't seen her.
Yes.
Yeah, praying for Ufta and her situation. So yes. Praying for Coastal. I know he had some situations going on. But yeah, definitely.
Yes. I appreciate that, because it's such a horrible thing to lose somebody and then lose lose your grandpa and then lose your granny within a 2-week period. And I'm hoping that just maybe it's something, and I don't know. They're going to keep me updated. That
would be horrible, but maybe God, God works in crazy ways. He really does.
I know. He does. He does. I'm a giving person, just me. I was taught by my mother to give, always be a giving person, and I do. And that's why a lot of people that I care about, I do give blankets to, but I also sell them. And I've had so many people kind of ask me to make blankets for them for free that I don't even know. And I'm like, hey, I don't know you.
Yeah, I think if you make them for people, they should be people that you're special to, people you want to give to. But if you sell them,
right.
Shelby's praying for you. Yeah, she's praying. Shelby sent me a text.
Tell her thank you very much. Thank you, everyone. I'm just heartbroken. I wouldn't expect. I'm sorry.
Watching it on TV and can't comment, so she sent me a text.
Oh, thank you. I just wasn't expecting that text, from her daughter. I just wasn't expecting it.
Ufta, how are you doing in your situation? Are you feeling better and all that? We've been praying for you, and I know everybody. There's a lot going on right now, people, and
Yes, it is.
My dad last night, Debbie, he blessed me. My dad last night, it was rough.
No.
And when he called me,
that's crazy, Bradley. That's just crazy.
was. It was not the first time he said it, because how it came about is my little brother's like, Dad, why don't you tell him how you really feel, what you tell us.
Oh.
And so, here he's telling my little brother how he's hated me since I was born and wished I would have died at birth and all this kind of shit.
Your dad?
My dad, yeah.
Really? Oh my God, that would hurt.
It destroyed me. That's why I was so devastated. I asked Tracy last night. She can tell you, that's why I didn't come on your chat with me, because I was like, I couldn't even talk. That's why for 2 days I haven't had a lot of sleep, because it's just really devastated me.
Well, you know what? Maybe it's time for you to give him some tough love too. I mean, sometimes you have to.
I did, and I'm going to talk to him. I'm going to still take him to the store like he wants to. He's called and apologized to me and said he didn't mean it. But, it's just, I'm going to make a video about it, not because I want somebody, because I've already said something now. People's going to want to know what happened, and I'll talk about it. But it was very, very devastating, because I went over to his house on Thursday night, right before I came and talked to you in your chat. And my dad, it was supposed to be a 5-minute conversation to be in a 4-hour conversation. And then last night I call over there and I hear him just cussing out everybody. My brother's girlfriend's on the phone to him what's going on. So I go flying over there, and he's just, I was like, he got on the phone with me, and I was like, hey, Dad, I'm going to take you tomorrow to get to. He's like, F you. You never do anything I need you to do.
Oh, you do everything for him now.
I go flying over there like a witch on a broomstick, and I'm in the middle of all this stuff, screaming, and he's cussing everybody out. But when he said, it totally destroyed me. He was like, I've always been jealous of you because, your mother loved you so much more than she loved me, blah, blah, blah. And she loved your brother so much, and he's gone, and you should have been the one to die. And I was like, wow.
That's just crazy, y'all. I can't imagine my dad ever. I would give anything to have like 5 minutes with my dad. My dad never ever once said I hate you. He was never even mean to me. And my mom either. My mom is awesome. I'm so thankful I still have her. But my dad wasn't. He was very disciplined. He was a disciplinarian. He was, but he was also a man that believed in family. He was a very hard worker. And he believed that family came first. And
we've always had a rocky relationship anyway. And over the last years as an adult, I've tried to improve it. But, I'm sorry.
Oh, no. I'm just listening to both of what you're saying. Sounds like a lot of people are going through some really tough times. But I was wondering about your dad and how he reacted to you being gay. Was it an easy thing?
My dad did. My mother did not. My mother hated it. My father took it very easy. My brother took it easy. My mom, no. My mother was not. Oh, no, my mother was not happy.
Did it take how long did it take for it
a long time? It took a long time, and it didn't help that I had a friend who was gay who was telling my mom that at the gay bars we had sex with different guys every single night and all stuff. So she had this really horrific image of people.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
But in the end, my mother loved drag queens and gay bars, and she saw drag queens, and when she died, drag queens sent her flowers and things like that, from the drag queens and things like that. So it just took her a long time because she wanted grandchildren.
Right.
My mom's biggest thing was to have grandchildren, so when she found I was gay, I wasn't gonna have any kids. So she felt like that was an insult. She tried to make me marry a girl down the street that was pregnant, not even with my baby, because she wanted a grandbaby so bad.
Oh my goodness. Well, gay men. Being gay doesn't mean you can't have children.
Well, back then,
being straight doesn't mean that you're gonna have children either.
No, it doesn't. That's what, even with straight people, it means the same thing. And, a lot of straight people don't have children.
Back then, back in the 80s, when you were gay, there was a very few people were going to let gay men adopt children. So you didn't get to adopt children. Now, a lot of gay men are raising children. Yes. I went to school with a guy that was raised by gay, but very rare,
Right.
I can imagine. Is it tougher in America, do you think, for gay couples to adopt than it is here?
Yes. There's still a lot of homophobia in America.
That's ridiculous to me. It just is ridiculous.
America's so big, though. I sometimes I'm not surprised that racism and homophobia and all the other isms, because I bet it takes so much longer for a huge country like that to get on board. With England, we're pretty small.
Right.
So I think it might take less time for like a good movement to pass through the country than it would. And all your states have different laws, and it's so confusing.
Yeah, it is.
Well, look at our celebrities. I'm honestly surprised that Sam Smith has the appeal in America that he does because he's an openly gay man.
Right.
Poor George Michael and Boy George hid for years. George Michael said he was straight for many years. Everybody knew he wasn't. Boy George said he was bisexual, you know? So, I mean, it's like they had to hide their lives in order to get people to listen to them. You know, everybody knew George Michael wasn't straight, but he said he was. He would have all these women in his videos. Where Sam Smith has come out, I'm gay. This is me, which I'm really surprised that in America people love and embrace Sam Smith the way they have. But it's only women. He does not have a big male fan base in America.
Yeah. And especially in the country music, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah. There's a gay country singer now, and he's amazing, but nobody will sign him because he's gay, and his music is phenomenal.
Who is it?
His name is Steve Grand. He's amazing. He's got all kinds of videos on YouTube, and he's got a song called "Stay With Me" about being in love with another man. It's brilliant. His music is all about brilliant. It's all about being gay, and it's a country singer. He's amazing, and he's gorgeous, but he's amazing.
But yet they signed Sam Smith. Sam Smith. That, I mean, you know what I'm saying? That's really odd.
Sam Smith was signed in England and came to America.
England. That's just still, you know what I mean?
Just like Adele. They didn't want Adele to sing in America because America's all about being thin and tiny.
Yeah.
And so they sent us Duffy, who had zero talent, and they didn't want to put Adele over here because they didn't think people would like Adele because she was a big girl. But yet Adele is, well, thank God, American.
Oh my goodness, she's amazing, y'all.
My life would suck without Adele. But
yes,
they were worried about will people in America like her because she's fat, and that's sad.
Right.
Because who cares if she's a big girl? She can sing her ass off.
I love her. I like Kelly Clarkson, and the minute she gained weight, you know, it's because everybody went kind of stupid. I mean, I still love her.
You know, my mama loved Juice. She's from the UK. My mother loved this woman with Susan Boyle.
I do too. I like Susan Boyle.
Where's she gone now?
Well, you know what? She actually has Asperger's and severe autism, and she
was way too much.
Yeah, she could. Yeah, it was way too much. So she can only do so much at a time. It's just she can only do so much at a time. That's why she had that bad nervous breakdown.
Oh, is she okay now? Do you think? I've been pretty hard on her.
She is, but I mean, when you go from living in a part of Europe in poverty to the next day, your album being #1 and you're making millions and millions of dollars, it's a big overwhelming thing. And then all of a sudden, you know, you've never left. Basically, she never left her street, and all of a sudden you're touring Japan and you're in America. It's a big overwhelming.
Yeah,
it is. I mean, yeah, they say she was very overwhelmed by everything, you know. She was, and you know, when she got up there to do her audition, they weren't expecting that to come out her mouth. They weren't expecting that.
They laughed at her.
And yeah, they laughed at her, and I was like, oh my God, y'all just laughed at a star. This woman is amazing, you know?
Lady Gaga said she used to watch that video all the time because it inspired her to show that you're never too old to dream.
Yes. And I liked her. And I always wondered, you know, you hear things about, you know, she was in a movie. She was had a part in some movie or some series. I don't remember. Over in England. I don't know what it was, though.
It was a Christmas movie. I saw it. I saw it at Walmart or something. Yeah.
Okay. I saw it, but I couldn't remember the name of it, you know? So I really liked her, enjoyed her.
It's the dark side of those talent shows, though, aren't they? The fact that they were laughing at her in the beginning, to me, is sick.
But it is sick.
The girl said, the judge said, we were all laughing at you. I'm not going to lie to you. But good Lord, you know, this was crazy. It was the biggest don't judge a book by its cover. I'm sorry I laughed. But they were rolling laughing at her. They were making fun of her.
Yes, making fun of her. And that, I was sitting there like, I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I don't care what the woman looked like. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. It was horrible.
I was at my mom's and somebody sent me the video on Facebook and I was like, oh, look, Mom. So she goes walking out, you know, this budget little lady. And I said, Mom, this is going to probably be funny. I hate it. Please, let's try not to laugh at this poor woman. So we're both like trying, and we're, you know, she did some funny stuff, like she said a few things, and we're like, oh, and I said, oh gosh, Mom, this poor lady, you know, and they were laughing, and all of a sudden I said, Mom, either she's gonna suck really bad or she's gonna be utterly phenomenal. She opened her mouth, and my mom and I went, holy shit, this woman is brilliant. Like,
yep. Where have you been? Yeah.
My mom was like, amazing. My mom was so hooked on her for that moment. Every Christmas I gave my mom Susan Boyle's new album because she always puts Christmas. I'm not at Christmas time, and every year up until the until she passed, I gave her season well, whatever new album she had out because my mom just fell in love with it. She's like, see, that's why people shouldn't judge somebody by the way they look.
Right. Right. You shouldn't be. Because honestly, your heart, your personality is what counts. It's but people don't, not everyone looks at like that. I never, everyone doesn't look the same. I mean, that's apparent. Everyone's not going to be a beautiful fashion model or a gorgeous, man and whatever. We're not going to be that way. And some of these people that are that way are very nasty. They don't care about people. They don't care about you.
You're right. They don't. And that's the thing about, even here on YouTube, I've discovered there's a lot, and I tell you this, Debbie, we talk about this on a daily basis because Debbie and I talk every day about people, that want to come in these rooms and say ugly things, but they don't know us. They know nothing about us. And it's like, why were you going to say something about us when you know zero about my life?
Right. You don't know a thing. You just know, you hear that someone is gay and it's automatically, let me talk about you. Or if they see someone that's overweight, let's talk about them. And things. Now, I do admit this. I watched this show called My 600-Pound Life. And I'll be honest, some of the things that they make these poor people show, like they make them naked and they show them like getting baths and stuff, that to me is repulsive and they should not do that. But I mean, it just stuns me, some of the things that they show that these people can't do themselves, like bathe or and all this and have to have help. I mean, that's these channels. Why do they do that? I'm sure it's for views, but I mean, how do you do that?
To terrify people to not get it. I don't agree with it, but there's got to be some reason they're doing it.
Thank you.
Have you ever Juice? Have you ever seen that show?
We've got shows that are similar where they show people that have gained a lot of weight and they can't leave their houses. And
yeah,
but
I guess it's the part where they put them naked in the bathtub and show someone bathing them. And I just don't think that's right. You can tell the story without stripping the people of their everything they've got, pride and everything.
I think nowadays the world needs to be shocked. So many horrible things happen and we're getting less and less shocked by it. So they're pushing the boundaries of what's going to actually make a dent in our,
Yeah. And I can understand that. But my deal is this. Okay. There are people overweight in this world. I need to lose 25 pounds. No lie. I gained it. And one of the reasons is, I do eat snacks. But one of mine is I'm on steroids. So that does, push it a little bit. But I would never let myself get to 600, 700, 800 pounds. That's because, I would think you would know that, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you know that you were getting that big? I mean, wouldn't you?
When you get to a certain, I think and only from my past experience, the smaller you get and the bigger you get, you're in a mindset where you're not seeing what the rest of the world sees. So I thought that I was huge.
You're not.
In the mirror. And then my mom, this was at Christmas, and then my mom said that she didn't want to hug me because all she could feel was my bones. But in my head, I was huge. So I can imagine someone that's got loads of weight on them might not see what the rest of the world is seeing. They might not know that they're big.
Your video made me cry, Juice.
Oh yeah, I was trying to explain it in a light-hearted way. I'm going to do more and go into more detail, but
right.
I can imagine, big or small, if you're on that eating disorder pathway, you're not seeing what everyone else is seeing.
Right.
You know what I mean? You might be 600 pounds, but you might not know that you've got yourself there until it's, you can't get out your bloody front door.
My granddaughter is like that. She's not anorexic or anorexia, and has nothing like that. But when she looks in the mirror, she's 90 pounds, okay? She's small. When she looks in the mirror, she sees herself as fat. And there's no convincing her. There's no convincing her that she's not fat.
But it sounds like
that's what's sad.
Yes.
Is that America? Yes. There's a lot of people that put that stigma on people about being thin, thin all the time, and that makes people feel that way, and that's sad,
Yes, it is. And I'm like, Hannah, you are not fat, honey. You don't have any fat on your body, baby. I mean, just not, but they say don't, kind of don't push the, buttons with them. But I do try to tell her, girl, honey, you look beautiful. You're fine.
You're going to want to tell her all the facts, but she's going to have her own set of facts in her head. So no matter what you say, until she's ready and able to,
right,
she doesn't believe anything you're going to say, which is a shame. But all you can do as a family member is just keep pushing and promoting the fact that you are beautiful. There's nothing you need to change. But
if you watch that movie about Karen Carpenter, who was a singer, and
oh God, it was horrible.
Yeah, people would say, even her own mother would be like, "You're getting chunky. You need to lose weight." And she died.
Yeah,
she was one of the first to die of anorexia that was famous, and it was just like, it was just like, wow, but people would say, "Oh God, you're fat. Oh God, you need to lose weight. Oh God, you're fat."
Oh my God, she was not. She had no fat. I mean, no fat. You know what I mean?
She was tiny, but people kept telling her how big she was, and she wasn't. She weighed like 90 pounds when she passed away.
Yes, she was very, very small, very small.
I love Adele, because Adele has lost a little bit of weight. She's not thin, but she's gotten healthy because she's had a child. She's had 2 children, or 1 child, however she got. But she's living healthier for her child, but she didn't go and lose all this weight and be like, look, I'm super thin now because it's what the world wants. She's like, I'm a bigger woman. I wear black dresses. I go on stage. I sell millions and millions and millions of record albums. People love me for who I am. I'm big, but I'm healthy. And that's and she's beautiful. She's beautiful. I don't care if anybody says Adele is a beautiful woman. And I have a friend who said to me not long ago, well, I think she's fat, so that makes she's not pretty because she's fat. That's stupid. She's beautiful. Look at her face. She's gorgeous. Melissa McCarthy is beautiful.
Well, so is Kelly Clarkson. You know what I mean? And she, the minute she got fat, it was like, oh my God, she's a fat ass. That's the first thing they say. But she's got a gorgeous voice. Why do y'all judge the body? Why is it always what you look like?
Over here, there's a big belief in fat isn't pretty. Big isn't beautiful,
right?
But there's this deluded thing that skinny is. So
yes,
promoting you to be as skinny as possible, but someone that may be slightly overweight, I don't know how they can't be beautiful. Beauty's in lots of different sizes.
But look at Sam. When he first came out, his first CD, I got it right. He was a bigger guy. He was not a thin.
Yes, he was. He really was.
And then when he came out now, he's lost all this weight on this diet. And now, it's not that this CD wasn't popular, but everybody would talk about how unattractive he was. Now,
oh my God,
how hot he is because he's lost all this weight and he's so tiny and all this stuff. He's got a hot little boyfriend and all this kind of stuff because that's what he expected. But when he was a bigger man, he wasn't having it,
Exactly.
He felt like he had to, but he was a big guy when he first started out in the music industry. Sam was not a small man.
Right.
So same face, but he's always had the same face. He just wasn't a big man. But it's sad because some people feel like they have to change for that.
Yeah, and the message there is people judged him when he was bigger, and now he's skinny. He's got a beautiful boyfriend. He's more popular, but it's such an unhealthy message that go and lose weight, and everyone will like you more, and you'll get more things.
And it's worse in the gay lifestyle because when you're gay and you're older and you're overweight like I am, it's very hard to find men. I've had guys, say, "Oh, you're cute, but you're chunky," or "Oh, you're cute, but you're fat," and so they don't want to date you, and they can't move past the fact that you're a bigger guy or you're an older guy. So being an older gay guy is a curse.
Oh yeah, like I was told at 28 in the gay years, I'm in my mid-30s, late 30s.
Well, I'll tell you how bad it is here.
Why is it like that, guys? Why is it like that?
I'll tell you how it is.
Vanity in the gay world. Vanity, vanity, vanity.
How bad it is here. I wish Shannon was here to vouch for it. It's bad shit.
I can't hear anything.
I can't either.
What is that noise?
I don't know, but it's like it sounds like you're it's like some.
Hello?
It's like something's running. It's like a train. It's like something's running.
That's
I
true.
thought I heard
You might
shower.
it went away. When you muted your mic, it stopped. It sounds like Debbie's got water running, yeah.
Yeah, sounds like a shower or a bath.
But here's the thing I have found in our lifestyle here in
It was my kitchen sink, y'all. I'm sorry.
in my house, in my area. Here's what I have discovered. I wish Shannon Rose was here to vouch for this, because Shannon will tell you. There's two stigmatas here. If you walk up to someone in our town and you say, I have AIDS and I want to have sex with you without a condom, they will say, okay. But you say, I'm a drag queen, and they're like, oh no, I got to go. I can't date a drag queen. Hell no. You go up to somebody and you say, I have HIV, I have AIDS, and I want to be unprotected. Okay, fine. Or you go and say, hey, I'm a bigger, older gentleman. They're like, oh no, I can't date you because you're older. So they'd rather.
Oh my God.
So there's a stigma against drag queens.
Yes, here there is.
Crazy.
Yes, because everybody thinks they want to be women or whatever, and this and the other. And some drag queens have betrayed that image. Don't get me wrong. Some drag queens are thieves, but not all are. Which is why I'm glad for RuPaul's Drag Race, who's kind of pushed drag out there and said not all these queens are this way. But there's a big stigma here, and just like that, I know guys that will go and have sex with somebody unprotected and risk it before they'll go out on a date with somebody like that.
That's crazy.
Or Shannon Rose, who are bigger guys. And Shannon Rose can tell you that. She was always been a bigger woman, so have I, a bigger man. And we had a lot of trouble finding men because we are bigger. When we go on Grindr or we go on things, they go, oh, you're cute, but you're big. Or, oh, you're old. You're over 40. You're old. So, you hear that a lot. Society, it's terrible. And people will. I have seen it. I've seen it happen with being a drag queen and being a bigger guy. Shannon Rose can tell you right now, she was in here. So ask her tonight when she's in the chat. It is the same. It is a stigmata. And I don't understand how people would go and say, I want to go have sex with you unprotected and risk getting a disease, than to go out with a nice older gentleman or to go out with a drag queen. I don't
it shows how their priorities, they really haven't got them in check. And if they want to throw their health away or risk that, I am not judging anyone with HIV. I'm judging someone with HIV that would willingly have unprotected sex with someone.
Right.
Oh my God, that's crazy. I know, right? Why would you do that?
But there are, and I'm just using example because I'm using example because I have a lot of friends who have had that and all kinds of stuff, and they, and I'm not at all saying that, but they'll put themselves at risk for something like that versus going out or because of the fact that they're a drag performer. It's absolutely making sense.
That is crazy to me.
Or you would go out with somebody who does heroin, like you go out with a guy that does heroin who's beating your ass every day because he's skinny and cute. So you're going to go out with him versus you won't go out with a nice older guy who doesn't do drugs, who has his shit together, because you don't want to be seen with an older fat guy, or you don't want to be seen with a drag queen. So you'll go out with a heroin addict. Use that as a better example, the same exact way.
I'm not just saying this, and I know a few people, luckily, and not that I'm fetishizing it, but I like an older man. I like an older man, and I like an older man that's got some, that you can cuddle up to. I'm not into this, I want this perfect, smooth twink that everybody's going to. I don't get the glamorization of this particular type. Do you know what I mean?
I can't squish you. Yeah, exactly. I understand that, but. Now, there are some areas, it's not like that everywhere, Debbie. Here, it's really bad like that. There are some parts in some bigger cities where, there are guys that are into that, or older men or whatever, that, like Juice just said, there are guys like that out there. Here, it's not. In our town where me and Shannon live, Shannon can tell you exactly what I'm speaking is true. I have guys that have called me at 3 in the morning, like, hey, let's have sex, but don't tell anybody to have sex because you're fat. And I don't want anybody to know you're fat. I just had sex with a fat guy. You there, Debbie?
Yeah, I was just sitting here thinking about that. That's just absurd. That's crazy.
So that, but they'll want you're their late night booty call, but they don't want anybody to know it. So they will just sneak over here and try to get you to have sex with them because they don't want anybody to know that they're doing it with a fat guy. And that's
stupid. That's stupid to me.
But that's the way it is. And it's like, oh, don't talk to me in public. Don't look at me or whatever, because I can't let anybody know that I'm doing this, with a bigger guy or a drag queen or whatever. It's absolutely, it is. It's crazy, but that's the way it is. That's the way it's always been, the way it's always going to be.
You're right. And and honestly, to be in all honesty, in the straight world, let's say, people still do the same shit. If you're fat or whatever, however it is, nobody wants to
go out with you.
for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. If you're a bigger girl, I got a friend and she's a bigger girl and she's gorgeous. I mean, she's beautiful and she's so multi-talented and people don't want to go, didn't want to go there because she's bigger. And I have lots of girlfriends that I know, I love what Tracy just said. I do love what I'm saying. We fucked very loud, but it's like I know another friend of mine, she's beautiful, but people don't want to do, even give her time of day but she's one of the sweetest, most purest souls I've ever met, and she has no prejudice against anybody. And I'd much rather date someone like that than somebody conceited bitch with fake boobs and mommy and daddy bought her these boobs for Christmas and all this kind of stuff. I mean, I don't have time for that, but yet my friend who's a bigger girl, I have some friends, big girls, they're just awesome women. They really are. They're funny and they're beautiful and they dress nice. They don't wear skimpy, sexy clothes with their body parts hanging out. They wear clothes that make their body look beautiful for what and they make it proud to be beautiful. And I think that's awesome. More power to them. Amen.
I'm not ignoring the chat, y'all. I'm checking my blood sugars because I need to make sure they're okay. I'm really bad about letting my blood sugars go extremely low. It's 87, so it's good.
I'm glad they're good. Well, I'm going to go now because I'm going to have to get my laundry done and get to sleep.
I got to get to
wake up.
You've definitely got to take Juice. You've definitely got to take that nap, baby.
Debbie, what time is it? I won't be home tonight, Debbie, till probably right at 10 or a little after. So I'll pop in as soon as I can because the play ends at 10. 9:30. So by the time I leave the theater, she's around 10. So I'll try to get it here as fast as I can.
Okay, that's fine. And then, of course, like I say, we'll do tonight as long as whatever. We'll do two rounds. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And that way, it gives everybody. Other people, if they want to stay, they can. If not, we can make it shorten it, whatever. And that way you'll be able to come up and play with us too.
Thank you for coming on the panel today and having a good time and hanging out.
Thank you so much. I've loved all the different topics and I will see you all later. And thank you for having me, TPG.
Welcome.
Yeah.
We love you, buddy.
We love you, Juice.
Bye.
See you later, Juice. Bye.
So Debbie, you're playing Family Feud tonight, I take it.
Yes. I can't see the chat at the moment, but I'm about to be able to say it again.
Tracy, actually, I'm about to close out, but I want to send Tracy. Tracy, I want to send Tracy the link because I need to talk to y'all for a second about something in private. Okay. But Debbie, talk to me while I go to the bathroom. Tell them after chat night, and I'm going to go to the bathroom because then I want to talk to you. So I'll be right back.
Okay, guys. Let me pull the chat back up so I can talk to y'all. So if you all want to come in and have a good time, come in tonight and watch or participate in Family Feud. Last night, for some reason, we were having a lot of problems. And it was about an hour before we could actually start the game, which, got me a little mad. But I got over it. And anyway, we got it started, got all the players. And it's hard when tonight, I'm going to know ahead of time who wants to play because I got some people were... I can't remember who it was, kept saying they weren't getting the invite, and come to find out she did not have Google Hangouts, and you have to have Hangouts to get the invite.
Tracy, I'm going to bring you in real quick before I hang up, just to make sure. I'm going to send an email before I hang up because I want to talk to you two real quick before I hang up. So Tracy, I'm going to send this to you.
I'm not even going to tell y'all what I'm doing. When we're done, I'm going to take a shower, so I just said, let me get naked anyway.
No,
I'm so glad you can't see me.
You're standing there. You took a shower during that, Debbie?
No, I said after we're done, I'm going to take a shower.
Damn, girl, you live streaming from the shower. You are trying to get the views, girl.
Oh, that is so funny. Yeah, no, honey, that will never happen. Let me assure you. But I am going to take you to pee. I am going to do that because I do it all the time. I do it all the time. Bradley always goes pees with me, and Tracy, and everyone I talk to, poor things, they get to go pee. I warn them though before I do it.
You pee with her all the time. Yes, we do.
See you later, Linda. We'll see you tonight.
Night. And I will.
We're gonna have lots of fun, y'all.
Tracy to get in here, then I'm going to cancel this out. But so it's going to be awesome. And thank you guys so much for coming. Remember, hating is a disease. Shelby, I will see you Says I'm off
Yes,
the
it is. Yes, it is. Hating is a disease. And
Tracy, hang on.
everyone-
Tracy, hang on. I'm gonna send it through Google. Oh shit.
Google. See you tonight, Green Eyes. Goodbye, Linda. Goodbye, everyone. I love you all.
Hold on, Tracy. I'm not off the air. I'm still on the air. I'm still live, right? We're still live. So.
Yeah. Bye, Kelly.
All right.
Make sure I put to everybody. I already know Juice is gone. Juice
See you
is gone.
later. Oh, goodbye, Teresa. Yeah, well, you just missed it. Juice was with us and Allison.
I'm here.
Yeah.
You're awesome. Okay, great. All right, guys. I love you all. I will see you soon. We'll see you tonight. Good night.
Yeah.
Bye.
Same
Tracy.
Bye.